Hey, what is up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood BJJ podcaster, Raph Esparza, coming to you live right now. It is 5:10 Best Coast time. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused on the times. It is a great day for grappling, and we've got the UFC fights going on right now. It is UFC Vegas 10. Sorry. I just want to make sure I have all the insignia up so that we are ready to get this broadcast like a true champ. Want to give you guys a little quick breather to figure out if you've never done this with us before. It's pretty simple. The way it works is you give us a like and a share, and we will give you a toast on air. That is how it works. We watch, we do the play-by-play. I give you guys a little insight and commentary as things go on, as my hair gets worse and worse by the moment. Hey, what is up, friends? We are now at the main card of UFC Vegas 10. If you're watching on Instagram, join our friends over on the YouTube, the Periscope, and the Facebook. We are doing a very nice little fight companion watch along. I'm going to walk you guys through it. It's that simple. We've got a big fight coming up right now. Billy Quarantillo versus Kyle Nelson is what is going to kick us off right now. So hope you guys are excited for that one. If you're not, then maybe check a pulse, because we've got some great things coming up next. So I want to make sure that we also give some love to our friends who are giving us some likes and some shares to start off the show, and we will take care of them one by one. We do that for everybody. We work our asses off. According to Wood says, Raph is the best. I don't know about that. I mean, probably, because I can't prove you wrong, so it must be true. It seems really full of myself to say, but I believe you are correct. Thank you very much for the belief in self. I believe you too, sir. And like this, it says, I'm going with Billy. What's up, Duncan? Good to see you, bro. Look at that. Megan coming in strong and saying, I'm going with Billy on this one. Billy's looking pretty solid real quick. He is in the white trunks, and you have Nelson in the reddish trunks. So let us go back to the insignia over on that side, just in case you know what's going on. A nice kick that doesn't find a home for one Quintanero, but some body shots by Nelson. Looked real savage. However, just a real quick, Jose Alfredo, look at this. I'm going to give you a cheers. You just subscribed to us over on our YouTube channel. This cheers goes out to you, sir. Thank you so much for the support. We love it when people give us a new subscription. We promise to give you the best content out there, but we really appreciate you for believing in us. Look at that. Cheers to you. Go, go, go. So, happy Raph is a happy laugh. Fuck me. Keep going. Ooh, these overhand rights. They are just throwing their entire being into it. Like, Jesus Christ. Every time I see Billy just wind up on that one, it looks dangerous. Nice kick to the midsection by Billy, and a response in kind by Nelson. Kyle, eats a knee and just looks okay by it. I would not. And Nelson is got one over, one under here. He is doing his best. He is going to see the position potentially get switched around on him on this side. Let us see how this one's going to play out. Nelson looking very, very solid to begin with. I mean, both of these fighters have had kind of a quick little nice moment each way, each side. So enjoying what I'm seeing thus far in. I want to tell you guys, if you don't follow us on any of those pages that we just mentioned, like Facebook or Twitter or Periscope or Twitch, at Grappling Hour on all of them. And if you give us a subscription and I see it on YouTube, I will give you a toast on air as well, because I think that's worth something as well. But it's usually just a like and a share on Facebook. That's as easy as it is. And I've already seen a couple. I'm just double checking and crossing the I's and the T's. I see Adam has given us one. I see Megan has given us one. We will take care of you guys in between the breaks. Nelson really looked like he rocked Billy on part of that one. Billy had time to recover and comes in with a forearm of his own just to break it up. Nelson throws an over the top right. Billy goes right back to kicking. It does get blocked. Now, thus far in, very solid fight between these gents. And we're only 3 minutes into it, if you can believe that sort of thing. Billy working very precisely to try to slice through the hands up on one Kyle Nelson. And Kyle looks, I think, way more sharp than I was even giving him credit for just at the very onset of this bout. But very much enjoying this. He is very much there. And it does look like Nelson comes back with an outside kick, starts getting some footwork in to find a little bit of space, and starts coming back in for a few straight jabs of his own. It's a very interesting fight, just in terms of the way that they both have approached it thus far in. Nice punch to the midsection. He switches it up. Ooh, what is up, Shackleus? I think that's how you're supposed to say your name. Might have fucked it up. If I did, I apologize. Anyway. Nice hook by Nelson. Doesn't really stagger. And man, when he needed to get a takedown, Billy D fucking livers. He didn't just shoot in for that takedown. That motherfucker blasted his way for a very low double that just out of the blue happened. And now with Nelson pushed up against the cage, he's going to have a few moments to try and make a better impression here, because you get the intention on this one. It could go back and forth in terms of who is controlling this entire fight thus far in. That's the hardest thing with these very close fights. And now Mark has spaced them out. It does look like we have a little bit of a low blow situation. What is up, you man? What's up with you, man? That's what. Hey, listen, the comedy's free here, kids. Yeah, okay. That's a low blow. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take our 5 minutes. We're going to enjoy ourselves. I think you guys are enjoying the fight. And listen, Billy looks like he's already kind of ready to go back again. He just needs to give the all thumbs up signal here. Meanwhile, Nelson seeming to do a little bit of a dance, trying to keep himself loose, trying to keep himself at the ready. A very quiet hush falls over. Like anytime like they have a low blow moment in the COVID era at the Apex Center, it almost turns into a tennis match. That's how quiet it gets. There's just a very hush silence that falls over everybody. And, well, Nelson's not happy. What's up, Tony Nelson? Not you, Nelson, but Kyle Nelson, who is fighting at the UFC 10 Vegas that is happening right now. So apologies if you think I'm talking about you. I'm talking about the man who is fighting right now, who is doing well, all things considered. You know, when he's not getting kneed in the groin. And the both of them now go to their respective corners as they take a breather to get to round 2. All right, guys, how do you have that one scored? I'm intrigued to hear what you guys think on that one, because I think both of them have arguments. I have a preference, but it's close. It's going to be a very rough fight all the way through, I think, for this one. Good Lord. Just look how far that goes out. Like at this point, like, look at this. This is with like combing it and trying to do some shit to it. And it looks even worse on Instagram. On Instagram, it looks like I am a professor at a college and I just gave up on life. Which could have happened, I guess, in one alternate reality, the more I think about it. But like, I can't, you can't fix what that looks like. Either way, good for the Yucks. Good for America. I'm going to ask you guys if you give us a like and a share. As a reminder, we will give you guys a cheers on the air, as we always like to do on the show. I appreciate you guys who are giving us likes, though. We've already gotten a few. So our thanks to Jose, who we already have cheers. Megan, thank you very much for the love. Bong Pit, which is a real name that did give us a like, and I appreciate it, as well as Mike and Jeffrey. Appreciate you guys. Give us a like and a share, though. You get the toast, just like we're going to be doing for Megan and Adam Woods in just a few moments. So we will take care of those momentarily. Do not go anywhere. We are now in the second round. It's somebody said that they had it 10-9 for Billy, 10-9 for Kyle. This is why I'm saying I'm wondering where you guys stand on this one. It could go a little bit back and forth on it. Let's be real. This is one of those fights where it may not even need the judges, but if it does, it could be dicey if you're waiting to see how it plays out. Seems like the people, though, in attendance are loving it. I can hear them over my little headphones, which are kind of blocking out a little bit of the sound. So Very intriguing fight thus far in. A nice little, for a split second, it looked like he got a good clinch. Ooh, goes for the takedown. Doesn't quite get it. Gets a knee by Kyle in response. And as a result, the two men start circling once again. 3:48 on my clock. If we're looking at a good combination of follow-up here, I really do feel if he is tricking that out a little bit more each time, Billy is probably going to keep up his shots as he goes straight into another shot. He very quickly clears his head so that it's not in submission danger, which I really appreciated about his approach here. He's close on the single. If he can get it in between his legs, he'll probably run the pipe. However, he does drag him down with him. There's a very interesting sort of approach for trying to get somebody down with their wrestling. But Billy's wrestling is not to be overlooked here. And he responds with a knee to the gut with one of his own. And I mean, just look at the power of Kyle. I mean, Kyle is built, man. He's got some strength on him. So I know that this could be exhausting to him, but Billy is relentless with this pace. Very impressed with how much he's putting together here. So if we are looking as an extra factor of what's making the difference, a little bit of that aggression goes a long way. Kyle each time, though, looks like he really has some good hands. So every once in a while, when he connects on some of these, I do get worried about how much it staggers Billy each fucking time. Oof. Let me see here. Squirrely Ben says, I love the shirt, homie. Thank you so much. I love your fucking icon. Let's take a moment to talk more about your icon than my shirt. I mean, yeah, this is great. And it is a homie. Look at this. I need to hide that. Look at that. IPA JJF from our good friend and new correspondent, Dan Hubler, who gave some predictions on betting this evening. He very nicely sent these from his collection. I mean, I bought them, but, he still sent them. And he was nice enough to send them to me after I bought them. I just think it's a nice thing to say politely. You always got to support your friends. If your friends have things and they're looking to sell them, you go out there, you support them. That's a big thing to do, and that's what we always try to do here on the Grappling Hour. Let's see. Beatus. Oh, no. R.I.P. Beatus. Oh, man. Yeah. Those commercials will never be the same. And a low blow of his own, but it doesn't look like the ref is going to stop it. Looked like he just kind of held his bottom area just to kind of be like, hey, bro, could we maybe get a stoppage? But maybe it just didn't get there all that much. Look at this. Is this Susare Johnson, 69? Look at that. Anybody with the 69 at the end of their name. Trouble. That's what you know. That's what you learn from doing broadcasts like this. Those kids with the 69 on their names, those are the bad kids. Speaking of which, let's give ourselves some pushes on the social medias to make sure people can follow along with us. If they are not doing so, I want to make sure if you guys get the opportunity to watch along on all of those channels, perfectly fine, but we want to make sure we have friends who are joining along with us all through the evening. I hate when it does that, though. We'll see if it's a different broadcast. Either way, both of these gents are exhausting themselves. 30 seconds left to go. Significant strikes. Billy is ahead 35-11 from Nelson. So he is slowly pulling ahead, at least in that regard. And I do see a little bit more output from Billy, whereas when Nelson does connect and does try to find his way back into the fight, he is at least a little dangerous with his steps. It just looks like Billy is a little bit more of the fresh fighter, and it looks like we will go to a third round coming up in just a second here. And bam, looks like we are. Let me go ahead and see if we have any more comments to go ahead and talk about real quick before I make the transitions. Yep. At home on demand, I am getting a movie. It looks like a horror movie, Antebellum, on Prime Video and Cinema. Nah, I'm good. I don't know if you guys are doing the same thing we're doing with like movies, but my wife and I, whenever we see they go, oh, buy this movie, exclusive window right now, early access, Bill and Ted, $29. I was like, no, thank you. Anytime they send us a new movie now to watch, and it's a movie that's been out for a bulk of time, they go, would you like to pay $5 for Troll 2? Nope. Thank you. My wife wanted to watch it, but guess what? Found it on Hulu now. I just like the idea, the audacity of them being like, if you don't rent this, we're going to have a new movie that you're going to want to see. And I'm like, no, you won't. All the movies I want to see are gone right now. I want to see other movies that will come out later. I can wait for Mulan. I can wait to see Wonder Woman. I can wait to see James Bond. I'm good. Oh, oh my God. Billy Quintanilla just slept Kyle Nelson. Like he staggered that man into a little bit of a coma. Holy shit. Let's look at that again. What is up, CT, Mr. Pereira? My God, if you guys did not see that knockout, look at your televisions right now. That's what's going on. Okay, let's go back. Jab, follows it up with a cross, and that cross just looked like it diffused his brain. No, because he takes a step out of it to like get his balance back about him, and then immediately goes to cover up. What's up, Durs? Oh, look at it again. Just every angle is just disgustingly done. Jab. Oh, cross. Oh, Megan Johnson, you said that was awesome. You're fucking right, it was. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Bisping cam is good. You know what I realized? This show is all just that cam. Now the more I realize what our show is, every time they show like Dana White being like, oh, I go, oh wait, that's our show too. So I can't do that. Right down in the middle. Right down the middle. Yeah, I want to hear what he has to say about that. Listen, bro, I in my boxing, I do my best to try and have a good jab cross, but I don't know how many people. What's up, Coward Asani? I don't know many people who could say they have a jab cross like that. What's up, AJ Bemagus or Bemegas? I don't know how to say your name. Yeah, dude, Kyle, I get it, bro. That's a rough one to take. It says through a 1-2 all day. Whew. I think he's saying not bad for a kid from wherever the fuck he's from. So we'll see what he says in the post-fight interview. Oh, my God. Wow. I can't believe that. That's one of the craziest fucking just moments, I think, of all the COVID that we've had for all these fights at the Apex Center. That is an epic fucking moment wherever the fuck he's from, USA. I mean, it's a town. Listen, dude, if I could believe as a kid the Undertaker is from Death Valley, you can believe this kid is from wherever the fuck he's from, USA. That's it. I think it's a fair assessment. Don't at me, bro. Just kidding, at me. That's what this show's all about. So I'm not gonna give you anything. I want that to be up all the time. Every time they show it. Oh, Dana White was saying he might have broken his orbital on that one. Well, Billy Quarantero is about to talk over with Bisping. They're just putting a headset on him. I wouldn't want to do an interview after this. I'd be busy taking laps around that whole cage. Victory laps I fucking deserve. So asked, did anything surprise you? He says, no, I knew he was going to come out aggressive. Says he trusted his cardio, his coaches. They said, just keep putting on him and keep hurting him. So Bisping is saying, in the second round, he started taking over. And so now they're going to show him the finish, and he's going to walk us through that. He's crediting his coach, Cruden. Pump fake, and he says he's a big power striker. That's true. He said he's going to take him out in the first round. He did not. Wow. So he was apparently exchanging words with Dana. And he basically went up and told Dana, hey, listen, you were asking us to give you exciting fights, and that's really what he did. And so he's saying now he's like 3-0 in the UFC. He's trying to do exactly what Dana's asking for. Billy Quarantero. All right. Billy, you are deserving of a cheer. So let's do this right now. Woo! Billy Quarantero, this cheers goes out to you. I'm still a little I'm at a loss for words, bro. That knockout was monstrous. That's one of the best knockouts we've had at the Apex Center during this whole COVID season. I mean, just period. That 1-2 was the deadliest 1-2. I'm going to my boxing coach this week, and I'm telling him, give me Billy's 1-2. And Billy, if you want to come on the show, I'll interview you. I'll talk to you, because I just want to get to know more about you. Anyway, cheers to you, bro. That was pretty epic. Such appreciate. All right. Now they're talking about the light heavyweight situation. So they're going to take a few minutes to stall and do that, which gives me time to tell you guys about us. Let's talk about our sponsors. NoGiBJJGear.com. Go to them. Use promotional code GRAPPLINGHOUR15. Take 15% off of whatever you put in the cart. It's as easy as that. Coming up next, we got Bobby Green versus Alan Patrick. So I'm going to plug that in real quick. And I'm also going to tell you guys, if you want to give some love to our friends over at, excuse me, it is DodgyCollective.com. Great artwork, great rash guards. That's what's up. What's up, G Jiu-Jitsu? Great to have you coming back and joining us. Ooh, Billy Quintanero. Ooh, it's one of the best things I've seen, bro. That thing's inspirational, man. That's the kind of like knockout that makes you think you can do shit in life. Woo. Just loving it. So that's the first fight of the main card. We have so much more to come. Do not go anywhere. Make yourselves comfortable. Pull up a chair or sofa, whatever you're sitting in. You could even be watching this in your bed. I really don't give a fuck. I just want you guys to throw questions at us, have fun, enjoy yourselves. If you have a beer, that's great. I have both beer and water because I'm responsible. And also, I have to appear on camera for more than 8 hours at a time. So when that happens, the beer makes me happy and the water keeps my diction okay throughout the rest of the telecast. So these two combined, I am Captain Mediocre. So that's what we're going for here, kids. Oof. Let me see. Got some comments in here. It says, Jan looks kind of like Stipe. I don't know about that. I don't know how close that gets me to saying like, oh, all those people look the same. I would tell you that like I have to see Jan with some glasses on. Those hipster glasses are really what's giving it. You got wine today. What kind of wine you drinking, bro? Let me know, man. You classy AF right now. I like that. Yeah, I kind of see it. He more looks like Stipe's cousin more than anything, in my opinion. So that's crazy. That's a fucking weird-ass thing to see. Thiago, Dom, Jan, or Jan, depending on what you want to call him. I don't really care. What a shot. Oh, man. That's so incredible to see. Ryan Hall giving him props over on Twitter. We're just keeping our eyes and ears on all things that are going on the Twitter and social media sphere. I also want to tell you guys, guess who we landed on Tuesday? That's right. Former nemesis of the show. I mean, he doesn't know that, but don't tell him. Ben Folks, who is, I think, for our money, one of the best reporters in all of MMA. I have been a longtime fan of his, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing him do it up big on our show, Red Plan. I love that. Look at this. Seth Davis just did a throwback. Oh my God. I need to share this guy with you right now. Don, look at this, though. This will take you back. If you did watch us back then, I make no promises on whoever watched us. I never know. But look at this right here. It's a throwback to the first time I interviewed young Chase Davis, who is crushing it over in the grappling world. His brother is putting up a memory of that. I love it, dude. Chase is a great kid. If you guys haven't seen my interview with him, go learn more about young Chase Davis. This dude is a beast. He just won his last match over at Submission Underground. I believe it was 17. The kid's got a lot of talent, dude. So just interviewed him about a week and a half ago. It's a dope interview. He's really, really cool. This is a Menage a Trois brand. Got you, bro. You're getting that good shit, huh? I got you. All right, let's make sure people know this is a thing you can watch if you want. So let me see. I gotta also, it's always so confusing as to how I tell people how to watch this on one regard. For whatever reason, on the Grappling Hour thing, $10. Yeah, I know, dude. I'm not trying to out you. I 100% know how much it is. That's really funny. All right. Watches Vegas 10. Okay. I'm going to go and share this one with our friends over on all things social meds. Look at this. Share on a tweet. Yes, I would. Thank you very much. Food for less, more like food for more, bro. Those savings, those deals. Can't get enough of it. Join in. Bam. All right. It is always weird when I have to be both Joe Rogan and Young Jamie all at the same time. I have to promote my shit. That's how it goes here, people. All right. That is out into the world, I believe, now. Let me just double check. The cool go-karts. Absolutely. Boom. All right. That is out for people to look at us on the social media, on the Twitter sphere. Of course, I'm not going to neglect our fans who are watching all over the place. Look at this. It says he's an animal, one of the top rising stars. Absolutely. I have yet to train with that kid, but I definitely look forward to training with him very soon. I told him to come out to California if any of our states don't burn down. Yeah, that's really what it's coming down to. Who knew? It's like every day you wake up and you go, what's the new thing we're up against today? I know we saw murder hornets. I know we've seen, what is this? Black hole Sundays. Just every fucking thing coming for us, guys. But we're going to stay strong. We're going to stay classy AF with food for less wine and water and beer. And we're going to make it through. So, yeah, go look that one up. You can also see other interviews I did with Tony Ramos this week. Also did one with Nathan Levy. Also, Mike Wilson's got a submission, Sin City submission series that's going on over in Vegas that is happening next Saturday. So go support that. It is $4.99 for the streams. You motherfucker. Oh, God, I hated when he did that fucking spit. Ugh, blah. I forgot all about that shit. Ugh, so gross. Anyway, next week we might watch a little bit of that on here. We're not. You obviously have to do the same thing where it's a fight companion. We're not going to show it to you for free because we're not Bohemians. We like our friends. We support our friends. So anyway, that's part of it. If you get the opportunity during COVID, dude. Yeah, no shit. Read the room. How do you get a nickname Nugget? I guess is where my confusion comes in. He endangered Herb Dean. I think some of these fighters have endangered Herb Dean on a number of occasions. Just the way that they speak with such disrespect to my man Herb, who's just out there trying to be a good referee. The disrespect is too high here, people. I like the Old El Paso showing like recipes just in case there's some folks who are angry at Taco Bell getting rid of part of their meals. Let me see here. Is that a pro wrestling spit? Yeah, that was like Triple H, bro. He was copyright infringement. That was the meme that we put up. Was Triple H looked at that and was like, "Hey, bro, read the room, bro." Not the time. But I always tell people, I'm like, yo, y'all want to be pro wrestling when it's cool? Mm-hmm. I see you. Also, I'm not doing that on here. This is my house. As long as they keep blah blast. So, like, I like when they make fun of people. They go, oh, white people are going to hate if they lose their menu at Taco Bell. And I was like, yeah, take that, white people. And then I immediately went to go see what it was. I was like, ooh, but what are they losing? Because they better not take my cheesy roll-ups. Cheesy roll-ups aren't gone? Yes. Take that, white people. Ha. He ain't the game. Hashtag not my king of kings. Absolutely, man. Triple H just kind of mentioned that he might be retired, which I think we've all been kind of set for. But I feel like Triple H has to do what Vince did, which is every year at WrestleMania, Vince just looks around the room and goes, well, who's taking the bump this year? Stephanie. Gotta take a sip of water on that one. That one actually kind of hurts the throat now. Anyway, if you're just joining us right now, give us a like and a share. We will give you a toast. I gave one to, who was it? I gave one to Adam, I believe. Oh, wait. Did I? I know for sure I gave one to Billy. All right, let's do this. I know I gave one to Adam in the first hour, so we'll do one right now. This cheers goes out to Adam Woods. Bro, why are you the nicest guy in the world? I don't sometimes like that you're too nice. It makes me a little mad, you know, because I'm trying to have like a pro wrestling heel sort of vibe going on. And then all these guys are super fucking nice, and then it makes me have to be nice. It's fucking, anyway, I guess you're cool. Thank you very much for sharing. Whatever. We'll take care of you, Megan, in a few moments. So just to make sure we are covering everybody. But if you want to get a like and a share for us, we in turn will give you a toast on the air. It is that simple, people. We're not a complicated show. This is, at its core, it is pretty easy to understand our MO. So we always appreciate when you give us some love. Look at that. John Nelson gave us a like on our grappling hour. Cheers to you, bud. Boom. So good. Oh, man. So I'm going to do a little temperature check. Are you guys back to training yet? I'm curious to know where everybody is at. Sorry, I need a moment. So sometimes I look at our Instagram and I see who follows us. And we now have somebody following us. That I think, well, first of all, I wasn't expecting this. Maybe I should have. Unfortunately, to our friends on Instagram, you won't see this, but I'll say it and it will be just as good. And then you can go verify it a little bit later. But it's them diamonds. I don't need them diamonds on my show right now, bro. All right, here we go. This is the latest person to follow us on the Instagram. And I don't know if you could read it, but the name of the Instagram handle is Titty Lotion. So, again, I'm on air live, so I don't get a ton of time to look at my social media. But when I do, and the top notification says, Titty Lotion started following you. You know, I hope you like us. It's just so stupid. What would you say about your fans? Oh, nothing. You know, we love all of our fans, including Titty Lotion. The fight started. I don't know what to do. Titty Lotion just started following us, so I gotta take a moment here, people. That shit's too funny. Bobby Green is in the black trunks. Patrick is in the yellow trunks. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me a minute. I don't know what to do. It's too fucking funny. All right, 420. There we go. Get your shit back, Raph. Bobby working to pass the half guard might actually be content in getting some strikes in there. And Patrick finds his way back up aggressively. Now, very, very, very angrily getting a single leg here and is taking some punches for it. Although Bobby had a Kimura grip to try and even things out a little bit more, and Patrick is relentless. Then you're seeing Bobby Green now pushed up against the cage, come in with some retaliation knees, has switched the position and slams Patrick down with a very good series. Look at this. Dane Donovan says, is that the Don Stoner? It would be, my friend. Don has always been a friend and supporter of the show, and we appreciate him just as much as we appreciate Titty Lotion, the newest follower of Verbal Tap. I'm sorry. It's just... it's so stupid. How am I supposed to comment when we get new fans like that? What's up, Dane? You know the drill. Like and share gives you a cheers on air. Bobby Green aggressive on the side control. Patrick was doing a pretty good job to try and get out of it. He did disrupt the motion to create a little bit of escapism there. Nothing doing just yet, but I feel like if he keeps that up, he should be in a pretty good position to find his way back up. Now, of course, this is assuming that he doesn't, give up his back entirely. But it seems like Bobby is more concerned with trying to weigh him down. Pull him down, keep him down, continue to work on him. Let me see here. Oh, hey, I just saw this right now. Look at you, Durs. Look at that. I love that. Durs sent me a nice little photo of his wine. Took me a second to see it, but now I see it. So we good. Thank you very much, fam. Appreciate you. Look at that. Dane has given us a share, which means he is coming up next. Look at you guys. I like that right here. It's just, what's up, Dane? You guys gonna do a fucking chat room? Do you guys need a little private chat room together? I'm just kidding. You guys talk to each other. It also helps our engagement. So, feel free to chat it up in the box. I'm not gonna complain. Ooh, nice wrestling switch over by Patrick, but he does not get Bobby Green off of getting this takedown. Now in guard. It'll be interesting to see how Patrick plays from here. He's throwing up some very kind of loose punches here. Got to moisturize those memories. So stupid. Oh, fuck, he might have an armbar. No. He's got a hip down. No, he does not have an armbar. He just let it go. Now they're just in a weird reverse 69 position, which, by the way, try to explain this to your family members. Oof. All right. Two of them back at action right now. Bobby Green right back to a very comfortable position for him, which is being stuck in that half and just letting go continuously. 1 minute left to go in this first round. Bobby has been very dominant throughout, in case you have not picked it up. Oh, a couple of these elbows do not look fun to have. Ugh, I would like to come with a receipt for those. Hello, I did not order these elbows. Please take them back, please. Gross. Eek. Well, I think Patrick is very much hoping these next 30 seconds go by very quickly so that he can make a second impression in the second round, maybe a little bit stronger here. Tries to push him off. He has a knee shield now, which is more than I could say he had throughout the rest of the round. Gets guard. Hey, look at that. 16 seconds left to go. And that is 3 minutes and 15 seconds of control for Senor Bobby Green. And there's an aggressive push off. And it does look like they are not really going to exchange too much with the last 5 seconds here. Oh, Bobby might have gotten a nice counter on Patrick that has him staggered right now. But it does look like Bobby is looking pretty strong here, kids. If I were anybody watching this, I would be a little nervous for one Patrick over on this side. Yikes. Alan Patrick looking a little rough for the wear. Well, you're more than welcome to tell me who you think is winning this one, but again, I have a pretty good idea of who you guys think is ahead on this one. Look at this. Look at you kids all sending us nice notes. Appreciate y'all. All right. Hit me with your comments, people. I want to hear what you guys are thinking, what you guys are feeling. While we've got some downtime, I will definitely take questions. For example, Raph, why do you think titty lotion is following you? Answer, uncertain. However, maybe that's our demo now. I don't know. Or, Raph, will you mention titty lotion on the next episode of Verbal Tap? Probably. It's too funny not to mention. Patrick is coming in a little bit more aggressive, but quickly gets reversed at the cage. So this is already looking a little rough for the wear for the guy. Ooh, takes a nice hook to the face from Bobby Green. Great name, even better advice. Yeah. Bobby Green has been so aggressive. Bobby Green now has 2 underhooks, gets the takedown, but now is put into guard, and you are seeing Patrick go into jiu-jitsu guy mode ASAP. This time a lot better. I'm seeing him try to set up this triangle. It's a little transparent, but he does one of those like lanky guy transfer of the triangle where, yes, now that's a much better grip. It starts to neutralize a little bit of Bobby, but Bobby's so powerful, bro. Like, I don't even know how you really stop that. Bobby changes his levels even while in guard continuously, so that it is very difficult to try and hold him down at any point throughout this fight. Let's give this one a share. I want to make sure people are watching. What's up, Phil Schwartz? Look at you. Look at you, Phil. You safe, bro? You good? Well, I'll make sure you're doing okay, my man. Having a lot of our friends in the Pacific Northwest who have been checking in with us tonight. So I appreciate you guys. I'm glad to know many of you are safe. I'm glad to know that many of you guys are okay. We love hearing from you guys. It lets us know that things are going okay for you. 320, second round. Bobby Green trying to advance position, trying to move up ever so slightly, brings in a few elbows to drop down on the top of Patrick's face. And, this is not fun, man. Like, this just seems like a bad choice. It very much looks like Patrick wants to try and initiate some of his grappling game, and Bobby is just too fucking strong. It says, we have grappling royalty in the house, Mr. Don Stoner. What's up, my man? I mean, Don is a great guy, so I'm not really going to shit on that. I could, but I won't. So I'm a nice person. That's what I do. I make sure people are good. No, he does get out of it. Patrick, you better do something from here, bro. I can't just have you pushing him up against the cage, bro. Bobby is really good at reversing this position. So if you're going to work from the clinch, your knees have to be at an angle and a little bit better. And no, Bobby's got the distance and has reversed the position on you. Where's the answer to beat this man? Yeah, and Bobby does really good work from pushing up against the cage and throwing in a few uppercuts here just to make things even more interesting. Look at this. We have nice 36-14 with bananas. I don't even know what that's fucking about. Bobby Green, super active this year. Yeah, that's the version of, saying Hensel. He's so hot this year. So hot. He's so active this year. So active. 152 remaining in the second round. Bobby's actually starting to put down his hands, shaking his head over at one Alan Patrick. I don't want to say Alan Patrick looks lost. I will say, though, that Alan Patrick needs to figure out maybe a better course of action here because it's not really good. Oh, look, it's a bot. Ugh, God damn it. And the sex bots put comments in our fucking YouTube section. It's always nice. It's like, ooh, you got a comment. Oh, it's just a porn site. I guess I'll leave it up there. Whatever. Let's see. Good, brother. My Wi-Fi is crap right now, so love this live stream. Don, that is what we are here for, my friend. We are here to take care of those who are in need, those who don't have access to the show. Maybe you weren't able to watch it. Maybe you need a friend to walk you through it. That is what I am here for. And I am here to tell you right now, still not looking great for Alan Patrick. Alan Patrick is struggling, my friends. And the sad part is I want to root for him just a little bit so that it's a little bit more of a competitive here. This Bobby Green fight could have more Bobby Green type stuff in it. It's not inaccurate. Oh, just trips Alan Patrick in the most aggressively mean way. Bobby's still with hands down. Patrick is getting just outclassed here, man. Oof. Oof. Well, 7 seconds left to go in the second round. And MMA Fighting says, let's see what kind of urgency comes in. He is looking pretty exhausted for the wear. I feel for that dude. Blood in the water. Yeah. Sounds like the secondary name to Michael Jackson's Blood on the Dance Floor, which, by the way, I know Michael Jackson's had a lot of weird sounding songs, but like when I heard is like, I'm going to give you guys my new song. It's called Blood on the Dance Floor. Yo, Mike, you want to get that checked out, bro? No, it's Blood on the Dance Floor. But like there shouldn't be blood on the dance floor. Like when I hear like a hot jam, I don't want to think like, yo, there's blood on the dance floor. That sounds gross, man. It's real hot. It's a banger. It's not going to do big business. Sorry, bro. Just saying. Beats all right. Teddy Raya did that one. I love Teddy Raya. Look at that. 4 ounce MMA. Thank you so much for watching along. Appreciate you joining in. We are currently watching UFC 10, and we are seeing a one-sided, lopsided affair with Bobby Green dominating Alan Patrick. The two of them connect, bump fists in the center of the octagon, and we get right back to the action. My name is Rafa Esparza. I host many shows, the two of which you may know me from, The Grappling Hour or Verbal Tap. Either one is just fine to know me from. And yes, live in-play wagering after round 2, Alan Patrick is now plus 1,000 to Bobby Green's negative 2,000. Imagine going to negative 2,000 on the betting lines. Eek. Bobby Green easily starting to pass. Dude, that's like that white belt passing, man, where you just like toy with the white belt and you go like, yeah, dude, I'm so sorry. I just have to fucking murder you now. Y'all have been there. Main card, join in, bam, giving that to our friends over on the Verbal Tapestries. Hope you guys are enjoying the show thus far in. Let me know in the comment section. You know I love hearing from you guys. You guys make the telecast. So it appears in, 2 minutes? We're going to start with the Third Coast Grappling. We'll see. Maybe I watch it a little bit on my phone. I charged it so that I can be ready at all times, so that we do all coverage from all angles. I don't know if we'll watch the whole thing. Seems like we will. But, you know, if I get tired, I might just be like, fuck this shit. The hard part is I never do. I always walk all the way through it because I'm a fucking professional here, people. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left in this third round. Alan is trying to rally, man. This shit is making me sad. Alan is trying to put on a good face here, and he is throwing some punches. His body is... Ooh, and Bobby now is just timing him on the slowest of movements. And Bobby's not even putting his full power into it. I think he wants to try and catch him at like 50% of his energy. That's tough to watch, man. Eek. I mean, are you guys enjoying this? It looks like a good affair for Bobby. So there's that. Bobby's going to take the back again. Let's see if he gets a slam here. Oh, look at you, Alan Patrick. You do a front roll. Now, Alan does have a front headlock, bro. You gotta wrap this up. If you know you won't, exactly. Oh, he tried for a rear naked choke, lost the grip, falls off, then gets back up and eats a knee. Just because Bobby felt like it. Ugh. Well, 2 minutes are left in this, kids. I wish I could tell you it gets better. And I swear to God, I thought I heard the 10-second clacker still at the 2 minute mark, which would really fuck me up. Like anytime I think the round is almost done and I look up and I see there's 2 minutes left, I hate life because mostly if I look up at the clock like that, it's usually with somebody who's putting it on me that makes me go, I would rather not be rolling right now. If I had a choice, I would rather be anywhere else. Let's see. In the press room, Kevin Kroom, MMA, struggled to find the words of what it meant to upset negative 600 favorite Roosevelt Roberts on short notice. So, yeah, I would agree. I mean, I wouldn't know that I would be able to find that. Eek. All right, here we go. Last 65 seconds here, fam. Time is slowly ticking down here as we are continuing to make our way up through this whole entire card. Yeah. Bobby Green don't give a fuck, man. And it appears that Bisping is just having enough of this, dude. He's like, let's just take him out, man. Like, you obviously can. UFC Vegas 10. Sending on out to our friends at Early Late Night. Thank you very much. Oof, Bobby Green has that Bisping cardio. Yeah. Remember when Bisping used to fight? That's so crazy to think. No. Oh, man. Patrick just took both of those strikes head on, and now Bobby Green just walking back, and no, Patrick, now is not the time for Capoeira. Like, no. Bobby Green now just barely realizing he could have knocked him out at any given time. And no, Alan, okay, good. For a split second, I got nervous. Like, is he so knocked out he's trying to talk shit to him? No, he just staggers to him and is like, hey, bro, good fight. And that's the end of the fight here, kids. Ooh, Bobby Green will win, but we will. That one's a rough one to watch here, kids. I don't know how to tell you anything different. I tried to find the nice things to say here, but that was one of the tougher fights to sit down, work through, live through. What is up? Rafael Rio, look at you. Another Rafael on the show. My name is Raf. So nice to meet you, bro. Hit me with the comment section. What fight are you excited to see this evening? I'm wondering this because we have 4 fights left. So we have Ed Herman coming up next. Don, you better be watching. Don has a very vicious bet going on right now against himself because I wouldn't take this bet. But it is, if Ed Herman wins, he'll take 2 shots of acai. Because no one asked him to. But, I mean, he's going to do it. Then, of course, we have Roxanne Modafferi, friend of the show, versus Andrea Lee. Then Ottoman Azitar versus Kama Worthy. And at the top of the card, you've got one, Michelle Karate Hottie Watterson versus Angela Hill. Let me know, like, the things you are excited for. Look at this, Oli. Okay, so you're excited for Oli. I get that. I dig that. Feeling it. Joffrey is saying that he is excited for the next fight. And the next fight, in case you forgot, is going to be Ed Herman and Mike Rodriguez. That should be a fun fight indeed. Absolutely. Mike Rodriguez, age 31, has a record of 1-11-4. His last win was at August 22nd, ESPN with Munoz and Frankie Edgar. And he had a KO via elbow and punches. I remember that. That was very solid. So it'll be interesting. He seems to fight a lot at Frankie Edgar cards for some strange reason. So very excited to see how he goes and does his thing. Yes, he started over at Classic Entertainment and Sports, CS MMA. What is up, Kellinor? Loving it. Hope you're enjoying your day. We're watching UFC Vegas 10, and it says sick head movement as usual for Green, and that comes from Dustin Poirier. All right. We're going to hear some, I'm sure, from one Bobby Green. Let's see what he has to say. Let me see what time it is right now. It's 6:05. So it does look like we will. Bobby Green says he's mad at himself and he feels off. He's kind of pacing around as Michael Bisping is saying, how could you be mad at yourself, dude? Man. Yeah, Bobby Green having a very visceral reaction to the death that was reported earlier today of the wrestler in Iran who was killed. So apparently that's what he found right after he got out of the cage. That's really unfortunate, man. Not only could he not enjoy his performance, but he also was visibly upset, and understandably, that's one of the most awful things that I guess people have had to see all day. Man, it was rough. I saw that when I was training this morning. I looked down, saw that the wrestler had been executed. Just terrible to see. A lot of people were trying to put out notes to have him saved, and what a day. Says Bobby Green always does great interviews, always. Yeah, he does, man. I would love to see Bobby Green take a little bit more pride in some elements of what he was doing. I mean, he was doing a masterclass and outpacing his opponent. He might be mad that maybe he didn't get a finish. So in a regard, I kind of understand, sure. There's always room for improvement. But, bro, like, chill the fuck out, man. Like, you still had a really good fucking fight night. So, you know, nobody's really mad at you here. I know not here or here. We're here. If you are, then like, you know, chill the fuck out, dude. Does anybody know this dude? Dude, the Rodriguez cat from the Dana White Contender Series who got that triangle choke. I want to chat with him. That dude seems like money, and I would love to get into a little bit of his perspective because I don't know, man. Some people just speak to you. And when I saw him on his post-fight interview, all I could think of was, that dude seems about the speed of somebody I would like to interview. Like, he seems like somebody that would make a good use of his time here with us and all of that. So Draco, thank you. I keep wanting to call that kid Donnie Draco. So when I saw him there, I was definitely excited that he got his due. Let me see here. Let me see. Dude, this is a great fight. Absolutely, it is. Thank you very much, Christopher James Velez. Of course, Dane, you had one that says, how many fights does Bobby Green have this year? I think that was number 3. I think so, too. Let's go double check it. On here, nope, I pressed Ed Herman, you dummy. What's wrong with you, Raph? Bobby Green has fought 3 times. That is correct. Back June 20th, August 1st, September 12th. Those were the 3 times. All 3 of them go to decision, but they were wins over Lando Calrissian Venata, Clay the Carpenter Guida, and just right now against Alan Patrick. I think part of his reluctance to accept praise is that these last 3 decisions, while fun fights for us, probably do not make him to seem like he is a finisher. So I can understand the quest for perfection. I totally understand and get that. Oh my God, Bisping and fucking, look at that, Ed Herman days. Look, that's how far back they're going. Aw, memories. Aw, these guys were so young once. God, I remember Bisping back in those days too. All right, here's what we're going to say to you guys on the Instagrams right now. Oh, God. Stupid Bisping. I like that Bisping's like, who was that guy? To you guys watching over on the Instagram, we're going to take a momentary break. We have to reset once every hour on the hour. Instagram's rules, not mine. But don't go far. We're going to be right back in just a second. So we'll see you guys momentarily. Much love. See ya. All right, back to you guys over on the real broadcast. He says, wow, he's grinding those folks out. GSP had a great career by grinding folks out. Yeah, except the speed, the caliber, and the athleticism of GSP is kind of unbeatable. Like, I know that GSP got to his era where people were starting to say that, oh, he's just grinding out these wins. But I was always like, yo, the way that GSP is grinding out these wins is fairly impressive. So not to say that Bobby isn't as impressive. He just hasn't crossed over yet. So who knows? Let's say UFC Vegas 10 main part 1. All right, friends, tell me who you think is going to win this next fight. Let's go ahead and put the banner up so that you guys know, remember, and can see who we've got up, because we've been previewing it a couple times, but we want to make sure that y'all know, in case y'all forgot. But Ed Herman, Mike Rodriguez, and I saw something earlier, I believe it was from Joffrey, who said that he has Mike Rodriguez on this one. That's tough, man. Ed, I always liked Ed. He has had a crazy all over the place career. So it'll be interesting to see what Ed we are going to see here tonight. But Rodriguez definitely has a lot of momentum. So I can definitely see how that's going. Let me see when Ed's last fight was. Ed's last fight was last year, November 9th, 2019. And he had a win over Kadis Ibragimov and then a win over Patrick Humans. And that was back in May 18th of 2019. I didn't remember Patrick was even in the UFC back then. He had 3 losses that he was with Jean Villente, CB Dalloway, and Nikita Krylov. So he's got a very all over the place career. Part 1. Join in. Let's go. More to come. Post. All right, my friends. We still have much more to go over. Let me see here. I see Christopher with Rodriguez, Herman, Joffrey. Winner takes 2 Aussie shots. This is the weirdest ass fucking bet, Don. Don is still trying to slang his very, very, very crazy bet that he's going on with himself here. Don, it's stuff like this, though, that does make me appreciate the fact that in person we will get along very well. So when I do eventually make my trip up to the Pacific Northwest, I'm sure we will run into each other, and I'll entertain you doing these sorts of bets, though not with me. Hey, what's up, everybody? If you're watching over on Instagram, this is Rafa Esparza. We are doing a live viewing fight companion for all things UFC Vegas 10. Join along. Hit me with some comments. Hopefully you're watching along. If you're not, I've got you covered by play-by-play. If you don't want to watch on here, you're more than welcome to watch at Grappling Hour on YouTube, Facebook, and or Periscope. Actually, watch them on multiple ones. That's more views for us now that I think about it. Yeah, why not? I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. That's, I guess, really what it's coming down to at this point. So, either way, friends, retweets all around for everybody. All right. When we get back in the ring, we should see that. There is no cheers necessary for one Bobby Green, though I guess in some way I kind of thought he was going to get a finish just because of how dominant he was throughout the entire time. Let me do this. Cheers on out to our good friend Megan Johnson. Megan Johnson, by the way, not only a leading resource in our comment section and in all of grappling and jiu-jitsu and MMA, however, you might also know this about her. She invented the car horn. Just saying. Seems like one you wouldn't have thought was ever made by her, but she did it. And here we are. So now if you ever hate somebody, that's the best way to express yourself. It's supposed to be used for safety, but people don't do that. Anyway, pish posh. Congrats. Cheers to you, Megan. Appreciate you. What a day here, kids. Beer's good. Trained good. Feel good. I think I should try to put on the fights for Third Coast. Give some love to our friends there. Where is it? Oh shit, that's what I was supposed to have done during the break. I was supposed to download the Flow Sports app. God damn it. Oh, it's not even the right one. No, fuck that. I don't need that. Okay. Sorry. I wish that Flow had a better app for this sort of bullshit, but they don't. Faux grappling. All right, I'm going to take that off here, Don. But don't worry, we won't forget you have to take 2 acai shots if Ed Herman wins. What are you going to do if Ed doesn't win, though? Are you still going to take 2 acai shots? Because I feel you're going to do it with or without him winning. Joffrey takes 2. I like that you're trying to bet Joffrey. Joffrey might have too much class for you, sir. I don't know. Oh, Ed. It's insane, dude. So much of my formal years of watching UFC started with those Ultimate Fighter casts. I love those shows, man. And yes, Dana does say after UFC 249, what is up? Christian Latino, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We're watching UFC Vegas 10. It says, cry and watch Third Coast. Very funny. But yeah, I used to watch all those. And Dana White was saying, yes, after the Khabib fight with Justin Gaethje, there will be a return, I believe, to the Ultimate Fighter. The two of them have a very nice and cordial slapping of hands in the center of the octagon, and now we go straight into the kicks. And Rodriguez is already probably showing he's going to be kicking the fuck out of Ed Herman's leg. Ed, very slow, very nicely, pacing himself, walking around. So Bisping's talking about sometimes giving too much respect to the people that you are fighting with, which, sure, I don't know what kind of great access that is going to be, but that's what you pay for here, kids. That's the kind of expert analysis you watch when you get UFC without us watching along with you guys. Tons of kicks that are being placed over here by Rodriguez. You do see Senor Ed Herman trying to come in with an overhand, almost Superman-esque punch. Chat with an expert. I don't want to chat with an expert. Why would I ever want to chat with an expert on flow grappling? Jesus Christ. For the love of God. Read the room. Mike's got some nice pop to those kicks, man. Every time he pushes them back, he's definitely got some energy on that. Let me see here. Okay, so the quarterfinals should be starting at 8:15. So that means we aren't going to see anything important for about an hour, but I guess I'll put on the undercard. What is up, Shango Dixon? Good to see you again. Thanks for joining us back. Now we're back in the clinch. I don't like how good those knees look for Mike and just nobody else. And Christopher is saying, I want those tats. I mean, you know what? I think if we speak with Ed Herman's people, he can get you in touch with some of the Dan Hardy artists that probably were homeless who made some of them. JKs. All right, let's move. Ed Herman. Nice uppercut. Couple knees. Okay. Whoa. Inside with a short elbow from Mike Rodriguez. This is where the fights get super nasty. This is where I get concerned. This is where I make sure. Beautiful work here. Great control by Mike. Ed sounds like he's making some noises. I mean, Ed is definitely utilizing that cage very well. A couple knees for him. Almost slipped and exchanged position, but instead Ed is still working on a takedown. I missed who they said is coaching wrestling over in Vancouver, Washington, but once we get that, we'll repeat that for those of you over on this way. Oh, nope. We might actually be at Third Coast. We have Madania versus Hugo. It says Eddie Dirty Boxing Legend. Absolutely, man. Oh, no. Mike is getting in a very good series of shots here. Those look like those hurt. Ed reversing position. Nicely done by him. Double underhooks here. Almost like both of them are taking a moment to almost kind of get their wits about themselves again. 1 minute left to go in this first round. Oh, that was so wide open. God, that was so well done. Good read by Mike Rodriguez. I don't even know that I was looking at how open that short elbow is. It's a dangerous weapon for Mike, man. Misses on a couple of these very stiff jabs, but that's okay. So tonight's absolute, I guess, is in the gi. I can never keep up on which one's gi and no gi, honestly, for Third Coast. Just giving you guys that heads up as we keep on watching. And my thanks to everybody who's given us a like. If you give us a like and a share, we will give you a toast on air. It is that simple here, friends. Appreciate the heart over by our good friend Christopher. You demand, sir. If I have missed you giving us a share, please let me know. And we get to the end of the first round. Both of them kind of pat each other. Oh, look at that. A nice little handshake between the two. All right. Over on Third Coast. Okay. This is weird, but the clock doesn't actually have a box around it. The clock just seems like it couldn't afford to be put all the way around all of the numbers on the clock. Okay. Herman is putting everything behind every punch. I hope he doesn't gas himself out. Let's go, Herman. Yeah. I don't know, man. I was telling this to, I think it was Nathan Levy yesterday. No, not him. Somebody else. Ooh, that elbow. Oof. Yeah, that elbow staggered me. That's how much I felt it. I was telling this to somebody yesterday where I like the fact that every time I go train and like say I go to a wrestling class, I'll tell people every day feels like, well, today's it, right? It's got to be the last day I do wrestling. I show up again, but I just always like that. Shared, take that drink, Raph. Oh, look at you, Christopher. Bless you. Young man, we're going to give you a toast in just a few minutes. So in between rounds, I will take care of you, sir. Do not worry about that. Ed is coming back very aggressive right now, and he's starting to turn again. We say this every once in a while, but it never ends up not being true. The kind of red that you see when a villain in a video game is closer to dying, so you know you just got to keep hitting them a few more times. That's the color of red he's turning, but unfortunately, I mean, that's just the way he looks. Like, that's just how he pinks. So it's not really us. Let me look over on this side. I see Anad loves jiu-jitsu. Thank you very much for joining us. We're watching UFC Vegas 10. Hope you're enjoying your day. Nice reversal. Look at that. Beautiful short elbow read by this time Ed Herman. Doesn't quite have the same pop as it does on Mike Rodriguez, but I'm also not on the other side of it, so I don't know how much that might have hurt him. Didn't look like it phased him, but I don't know many times somebody puts their elbow to your nose where it doesn't feel anything. All right. Right now, if I'm guessing, that is what? Victor Hugo on top working in mount on a choke over on this side. So I'll come back to that in a second. It is not looking great. Oh, no. He's going to go in for that old school 6 blades fucking choke of death from mount, which is that cross collar choke. So we'll return back over to that. Meanwhile, Herman and Rodriguez still in a game of just angry chess using the cage. and it is exhausting to be there. Nice overhand read again. Short elbow by Mike Rodriguez. Significant strikes are actually closer than you might think on the clinch. So you are seeing 25-19 with a slight advantage to Rodriguez, which has been one of the best areas that you have seen Ed Herman in the clinch. So it'll be very interesting to see how much that factors. I would still say overall, though, Mike Rodriguez just might ever slightly be ahead, but Herman is putting up a hell of a second round here. So it's going to be a very close fucking fight here, people. Hold on to your butts, as one Samuel L. Jackson said famously in that one movie. I like that Bisping said it was a chess match after I said it. Just saying. There's record proof. I did it first. Bam. Says, geez, Raph, are you plugged into the Comet Sports Matrix? How do you do this? I don't know. It's just I watch and I just try to absorb as much as possible, and you have to pick and choose from what you see. So it's similar to being in a deck at a show where you see multiple angles and you say, take camera 1, take camera 3. And I have admiration because that's a very tough skill for those who can do that. For sports, I can just watch 2 things at once. I would say, though, that looks a little more dire on the attendance for Third Coast Grappling, which is still operating with some limited audiences. And yes, it does look like we have a finish here. If I'm guessing, it does look like Victor Hugo was able to finish that. So we'll wait for a second for the official thing here. But yes, I just try to give you a little bit of everything just in case you can't watch it all. I figure at the very least, I can do my best to do both at the same time. Now back up against the cage. Here we are. Reversal position. Once again, Rodriguez pushing Ed Herman up against it. And nothing doing too much there. Yes, Victor Hugo has advanced. What's up, Heather Woods? What's up, Muggy9? Good to see you guys joining us. Oh, no. I can't tell if that's a low blow. No, you're the man. Thank you very much, man. Just doing my job. Yeah, that is a low blow because I thought, fuck, dude, that almost looked like the kind of thing that you take and you just look like a bad liver shot. Ed Herman is still with us, but that does not look great. So in round 2, we are going to allow for a few seconds here. Let's see where it ends up. So now they're trying to figure out if they saw. Bisping now is putting him over and saying, hey, listen, dude, you got to do what you got to do. Dane Donovan asks, that was a low blow? I don't think so. Nope. Okay, that was earlier. Okay, sorry. Go on. I mean, if it was scathing all the way down, yeah, I don't know, man. Well, ref said nuts. LOL. It says, does he have nuts on his chest? Hey, listen, sometimes the boys, they travel up. So, you know, they could be up here in this region. Bro, I don't know, man. Don't make me responsible. Look at this. Tomfoolery joins us. Thank you very much for watching along. We're watching UFC Vegas 10. Hopefully you are as well. Well, it's a strange one here, kids. I think we all saw what we did. I like the Mark Raimondi that writes vet move by Ed Herman. It's not inaccurate. Oh, man. All right. Well, here's the good news. This toast goes on out to our good friend, the incomparable young Christopher James Velez. Christopher James Velez, you know, one thing I know about him, he'd fake a nut shot, and he'd tell you. He wouldn't tell you like that day, but he'd tell you like in a week later. Like not at the press conference, he'd wait for a little bit, but then he'd also be like, hey, bro, yeah, I totally faked that. I just need a few minutes because he hit me in the tum-tum and it hurt. So I would say that about you, Christopher. Thank you so much for the share. Much appreciation and love to you, brother. Mm. Well, guess this is soccer now. Man. I just like, shh. 57 seconds left to go. Okay, so if Ed Herman wins this, yeah, Don is going to have to do 2 acai shots. I don't know that I'm going to see a lot of people enjoy seeing him win, and that bums me out. Oh, yep. Look at Mike Rodriguez. He's like, bro, just to make sure, if you were lying about this, I'm now going to be kicking the living fuck out of your stomach because I'm going to make you live with telling us if that's true. So Ed, though, is pretty feisty. Oh, fuck, dude. In between the rounds. Yep. Oh, nope. Still in it. He's got 14 seconds. He pushes him out. Oh, God. Fuck, dude. Ed is really going to have to guard for his life here. The bigger question is, how is he going to get up in between rounds? Pendulum's back up, and Mike very nicely lets him there, and the referee just kind of looks at him and says, I don't know how much more I can do for you here, Ed. This might be on your own in a minute. Oh, man. Oof. I don't know what to say, kids. Felipe Andrew and Mello on the Third Coast Grappling. I really want to get rid of the option here that says chat with an expert. I cannot believe that is an option on the Flow Grappling. I understand it is for the intent of, hey, listen, if you have a problem with Flow Grappling or your stream, get in touch with us. But correct me if I'm wrong, but does Flow Grappling have experts? Like at anything? Just saying. Maybe they do. I've never seen one. Definitely not a commentary. I'll tell you that much. Takes a sip of beer. Got him. All right. Well, I guess the real next question is, they probably like told Ed in the corner, they're like, hey, bud, he's just going to try to murder your stomach and your chest. So you're just going to kind of have to, if you want to win, you're going to have to grit it. Oh, Ed goes in for a single leg. That's good. No, but it brings him in closer for a clinch. Nerve-wracking. Look at this. Dig it, Flow. Is Roberto on the card? Yes, he is. He is at the bottom of the quarterfinals, which is really just their way of saying the bottom of their 8-man tournament. So, yes, he'll be, I think, 2 fights or 2 matches next. Hey, Ed, nice body lock. Gets a takedown here. Good for him. Rodriguez finds his way back up to standing, goes in for the knees. Ed blocks that like his life is depending on it, and I would too. Ed trying to return back with a knee of his own, and you are seeing Rodriguez trying to beat on these elbows to the head. Ed kind of covering those up now. I don't think he wants to take any part of those. Keep in mind, when you have somebody who's been fighting for about a good 15 years, you're at this point trying to hit part of that scar tissue, because I've seen Ed bleed pretty bad in a number of these fights. The referee, again, checking to make sure he looks good, but instead, this referee says, y'all are going to have to die in front of me before I stop any portion of this. So, yes, I'll give you an update here in a few minutes on the Flow Grappling. Oh, no. Ed is trying to keep his guard. Mike Rodriguez is crawling up ever so slowly here. Yep. Now Rodriguez is just going to keep unloading. Ed's just absorbing these shots. That last one, he got rocked a little bit. Oh, no. Ed knows that he's got to come in quick. Tries almost going for a Kimura here. Has a little bit of a grip, which is a good start. He's going to need to get his knees cleared a little bit more to create that pendulum momentum. But he is also up against the cage here, so that is a way bigger thing to do. He does have the arm turned around, And this does seem to complicate things. It will be a little bit more of a sweep until he can come up on top. And yes, Herman's going to continue all the way through. And you are seeing Rodriguez in a little bit of a bind here. Rodriguez is mostly trying to put his arm back over the ground. Oh, he gets the tap. Look at you, Don Stoner. Woo! Well, I said it earlier, and I said if Ed Herman wins this, people might not be happy with it, especially if he wins after that questionable not low blow. Here's a good time to add. When I did watch The Ultimate Fighter, I was a fan of Ed Herman because I always kind of rooted for, your jiu-jitsu guys and whatever. The step over is what made it art. That was the last portion he needed that. Oh, God. It says fake, but shot. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's his move. Yeah, I mean, I've seen him. I've seen him do his thing, bro. He's quite good at what he does. Well, that's annoying in one respect, but it's also good for Ed. I do like Ed. Look at this. All's fair in love and MMA. Nice transition. That's fair. Oh, man. All fair in love and MMA. Yeah, that's fair. I get that. Fake nut shot. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The tap wasn't fake. It just might have been, he just respawned. It's like when you play a video game. You just come back to life and you're at the same level. That's what happened. Now, Mike is probably thinking to himself, this is some bullshit, bro. Oof. Dane Donovan, no way. Yeah. Here, kids, I don't know what to tell you on this one. That's a rough one. It says, wait, what did I just watch? History? Yeah. Oof. Well, here's where we're going to find out what Bisping is really made of, because Bisping has to ask a former castmate, hey, bro, remember that time you kind of got kicked, but it wasn't in the nuts, but it was? Also, are you okay? Like, are you able to chat right now? Because I worry about you, bro. One of the Third Coast Grappling dudes on commentary is wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Boof. All right, Bisping. I love this. Akamoto just put up, to anybody who put money on Mike Rodriguez, we love you and we're here for you. Bro, we need a replay for that one. Someone owes Rodriguez some money. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, let's see what happens. Ed is saying he doesn't know if it's groin or body. He said he's freaking tired. There's no energy because of the lack of an audience. Says he was a hell of a tough guy. He was really putting it on him. Oh, God. Don Stoner, I can't stand that Third Coast guy. I mean, don't worry. They're not great at commentating, dude. It's tough. I really want to chat with them and try and help them, but they're really rough, dude. They really try to make it like a frat style, and it's not good. Dana is fixing to comment on that fight. Yeah, I think so. Good alibi. He doesn't know where he got hit. I love it. So he said he's 39. I guess we'll have to figure out what's happening next for him. And he's given some love to all of his coaches, all of his family. God bless America, and let's do this. Oof. All right. Well, yeah. They're already teasing the post show. Like, oof. I know a WWE storyline when I see one, kids. Tune into the after show where we'll talk more about this. A great win. I mean, round 3 was a win. Might have been a second fight, but the person I want to hear from is Mike Rodriguez. Don, where the fuck is your acai shots? You better send it to me on my social media so I can share it on here. And send it to me as a video, like make it and then add it into the comments. Don't shoot it off of your Instagram in the direct message where it has the camera. Literally send it to me and I'll put it on here. Because you said hold you to it, so that's what I'm going to do. All right. Here, kids, we're going to continue this party, but we're going to take a moment because my wife is not here, so I got to grab a fucking beer for myself. Don't go anywhere. It's going to take me like 2 seconds. BRBs. All right, sorry about that, kids. Don still lost the bet. No, I think Don actually won the bet, if I'm being honest. So I think that Don has to actually do this because Don was betting on Ed Herman to win, and he did. So thus, Don has to go and have us say there's a very weird phrasing to I bet on the person to win. Then here's the challenge I have to do if my guy wins. Oh, Dane. I need my acai. Well, apparently, yes, because there was absolutely zero reason for him to do any part of that. And yet, here we are. So, kids, this is what we have going on here today. I guess I do have to do a toast over to one Ed Herman. It's going to be a tough one. Ed, I hope you watch the rest of this show and understand context. And if you do understand context, I hope you are understanding of the fact that, well, you know what? It sounded like he has no idea why it continued in his own way that I think he was trying to tell us. So maybe we're not wrong here. Maybe he's on the same page that goes back and he's like, bro, I lucked out on that one. That ref is, let's send him a great Christmas card this year. By the way, I got myself a cookie because I'm smart. I'm on the show this whole time. That's what I'm doing. Alameda versus Trovo. All right, Modafferi versus Lee. Who do you guys got? Right, for toasting Ed. I almost want to toast both of them. I don't know what to do, but I know one person, if they see me toast them, will not want it. And the other person, well, depending on what the toast is, may also not want it. Technically, Harvey Weinstein is still a producer. He is still also an Oscar-winning producer. Never forget that. Let me see. Christopher James Velez takes me up on my post and says, Lee, hit me. Who you guys got on this? Man, I want Roxy to win. Friend of the show. I can't root against her. It's too. Ugh. Hopefully, you guys can hear me better a little bit right now over on the Instagram. I had to take that moment to put this back in. So I'm not hearing anything. I just have to have this in here so that it's closer sound. I'm assuming this is better sound with this here, right? Try to think of the smart things. What the fuck am I going to say on this one? Oh, fuck, man. So I can't tell if on Third Coast they just made those first sections or they're just filming the section that has no seats. And I totally get, thank you very much, Shango Dixon. Appreciate that. Let's go, Happy Warrior. I am all about that. Let's go, Happy Warrior. Love it. I want Roxy to win. Tough fight for her, but she's a gamer. Absolutely. I mean, here's the best thing. Roxy's career has come out of people not giving her due props. Like, she has been an underdog more times than we care. What's up, Dab City? To count, and she's been nothing but great to us here on the show. So I definitely want to root for her. Also, she's also somebody who's sponsored by our sponsor, which is No-Gi BJJ Gear, which if you guys go to nogibjjgear.com, use the promotional code GRAPPLINGHOUR15, use that and get 15% off of whatever you take in your cart. All right. How are we going to do this one? Okay. Let me take this one off. Do we still have Bobby Green on Alan Patrick that whole time? You guys didn't tell me that? Right? Oh, fuck. I guess I never changed it. I blame you guys. You produce this show just as much as I do, but without the credit or any of the money. Just remember that. I had the fucking insignia. Was it not there the whole time? If I look back at this in the future, I will hold everybody in the comment section accountable for this. You are all, what is that? It's the Seinfeld episode. It's the Citizen one. It's the good, I forget what the fuck it's called. Anyway. All right, here we go. This toast goes out to Ed Herman. Ed, hey, first off, amazing Kimura finish. Respect on that. But more than anything, I have to give you props for when they asked you about a controversial finish, you give an honest answer of, you know what? I don't know where I got hit. Should you probably say you got hit in a place that merits a 5-minute break? Absolutely. But you know what? You didn't. And I kind of appreciate that. So it is customary on the show to toast people who get wins, and you did get a submission finish. So, you know, let's just do this, because I feel like saying nice things about people isn't a bad idea. And I'm just going just drink. Not think about it. Just drink. Don't think. Drink. That's it. Yeah, that's good. We did it. I don't know how I feel about it, but we did it. Okay. Listen, we do our best to try and be fair on this show. Every once in a while, some shit happens that we just go, you know what? Shit just happened. That's it. All right, they're already in the cage. I've got a few of you guys who have chimed in to tell me what you think. I'd love to get in a car accident with Ed Herman. Who knows what actually say the insurance company. Yeah, I thought about that too, where I was like, bro, I know this is just a fight and that's great, but when they do this investigation, is Ed Herman legitimately going to be like, oh, I looked at the tape. Bro, I definitely got kicked in the chest. I shouldn't have had an extra part of that fight. Should have been called. But do you pay me still? It rhymes, so it must be true. Yes, of course. It is my Johnny Cochran style of defense attorneying here, people. Y'all, this is... I have to say, we've done about 20 of these in the past, 25, 30 in the past 3 months or so, 5 months, 6 months. And that is probably one of the wackier things. And look at this. It says, don't drink, but I took a hit along with you. I appreciate that. Everybody contributes where they can. Listen, that's the other thing that we had to figure out when we were doing the show was I am not trying to raise alcoholics. You either drink if you do and you do it responsibly, but I don't want to make people come on the show or do things that they don't want to do. Alcoholism is a real disease, but on here it's delicious. All right, beginning of the fight. We're already there. Let's do it. Chestnuts. Yeah, I got you, bro. 4:40 on my clock. 3-round fight on this one. Modafferi knocks down Lee. Ooh, and she is going in on a trip here. She might be able to get it. She loses her balance for a split second. Lee now returning in kind, trying to get a knee and to knee her in the side over on this side. It says, Raf causes me to drink. Don't say that, you motherfucker. I don't want that on my fucking grave. Don't put that on me. Don't you put that evil on me, Bobby. I am living a just fine life. It's the last thing I need is I get contacted by your fucking like therapist that goes, my client says that you have virtually bullied him into drinking. I've done nothing of the sport. I have merely toasted them in a way that is both mocking them and also, a little bit of love. It's a little bit of both. It's hard love, I guess, is really what it comes down to. Hard love also on Cinemax Adult After Dark. We're moving back to the fights, people. I can't with this. I'm going too goofy at this point. Ooh, great takedown by Lee. Now on top. Modafferi actually has a decent grip, but it's going to be interesting to see what Modafferi is going to have to block here because she may be nope, there's no real submission threat here, but that arm positioning is always making me nervous for a little bit of a darce. Let me see here. Happy Warrior stand-up looks better each fight. Absolutely. Again, never sleep on her, dude. She is a beast through and through, and she's been fighting for years as well. Talk about having a vet in the game right now. Love that. She is awesome and so nice. Great spirit. Good person. Been on Verbal Tap. It says maybe Andrea Lee for this fight. Yeah. I mean, technically you weren't wrong on that one, Joffrey. So we got you with the Ed Herman one. I know who you picked. I'm not going to tell you lost that one. But as Brent Okamoto says, for those of you who bet on Mike Rodriguez, we are here for you and we feel bad for you. Woo! Good trip. Okay. And Lee's trying to hit the back of the head here, which I guess is okay, according to this ref. All right. Roxanne climbing up a little bit more each moment here. She is in half, but I've seen Roxanne work from this position a number of the times. She is setting up nicely for a split second here. She may be telegraphing it, just a split. But that head and arm choke doesn't look invalid. Like, thanks. I'm just saying, bro, we just try to be fair here. As you saw me struggle through that cheers, it's not an easy gig here, kids. Because what I say goes on the public record. I don't know what public, but I mean, it's fucking a video. People can take this and use it in the future. I'm sure if I ran for politics, they'd probably just take all of these episodes and just basically do that. Alejo Roxy went into half guard. Yes. A lot of people who do fight MMA, and almost is like a comfort to them. I think just because of that spacing, sometimes they can get in those punches a little bit better. And I don't know, man, sometimes force of habit. I know that I don't love being in half guard, but that's mostly because I'm worried about people who do random ass shit. But if I were fighting, I might be okay with being top half guard. Not a lot. Roxanne trying to get in some good strikes here. Look at this. I mean, the grab of that secondary arm is almost like a makeshift crucifix. And yes, Roberto Jimenez and Augusto are on the mats right now as well. I'll try and keep you updated on that. Momentum has to be with Roberto, who so hot right now. So hot right now. Remember when we used to say that about Keenan? What happened to Keenan? It's like he doesn't even do jiu-jitsu anymore. Check case. Love you, Keen. Boom. Now Lee has the back. Let's see what she can do with 16 seconds left. Will she be able to get a slam? No, because Roxanne makes her way over to the cage, which gives her a little bit of balance up against it. But Lee cuts the corners a little bit more, returns with a few knees, and we will go to a second round after the break. All right. Let me see who just joined us over this. Peyopi joined us on Instagram. Thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying your day. Watch along with us. Have some fun. Enjoy yourself. We're going to have to redo this telecast on the top of the hour, so don't get too comfortable. We're going to reset this. Don't go anywhere, but don't get too comfortable. I know those sound like two different things, but they're not. What's up, everybody? We love and appreciate all of you coming on out, following us, giving us some love and appreciate. Look at this. Seeing people watching over on the Periscope. Thank you guys very much. Lee is in shape for this fight. Yeah, she is. You know what's great, though? Roxanne looks the same. Like, I feel like Roxanne has looked the exact same, and I can't tell if it's just because she wears a rash guard and looks like the new person in the gym, but that is her style, and it works for her. I just see her in there, and I go, I honestly can't tell you how different she looks from when she first started. That's just how Roxanne Modafferi looks. All right, here we go. Yeah. They just shared on ESPN MMA. It says, I don't know where I got hit, but I knew I was hurt and I went down. I don't know if it was the groin or the body. Eek. Oof. All right, we're going back to the action at hand here, people. Let me know how you see this fight playing out in your thoughts and in your mind. All right. Roberto inverting a little bit right now. Looked like he was trying to set up an armbar. It is 3:33 left to go in their match. Meanwhile, in the fight up on the main screen for me, good series of punches and strikes over by Lee, who's looking a lot sharper in this round. Probably very content to keep a little bit more distance before she tries to rush in just for this round thus far in. It says first round was insane. That is a comment on the UFC ticker for the Twitter updating. Interesting. Why am I getting Bellator results now? Who the fuck is retweeting Bellator results now? Crazy. I think MMA Junkie is redoing that one from yesterday. Okay, thanks though. Appreciate. All right, just to fill you in right now, both of them in the center, waiting to see who's going to take the lead here, because whoever is probably going to take this round may have the momentum coming in to that third round, which I kind of get the impression you may be seeing here. Nice overhand crack by Lee. Modafferi moves ever so slightly out of the way. Lee coming nice, bravely in. From her get-go, from when I first started watching her fight, Modafferi always just charged forward, and it is always impressive to see. Like, I've seen her charge forward in fights that sometimes I go, I don't think you need to do that. Like, I think we're good here. But that's just how she is, man. Good kick by Lee, too, as well. Okay. You got 2 minutes left here, fam. Ooh, great takedown by Lee, who essentially was able to take her down just by the control of the back of her neck. Like, that was almost a clinch takedown right there. Beautifully done. I'm going to have to go ahead and give this one a share on my personal Facebook now. Want to make sure we take care of you guys. Just to remind you guys, give us a like and share on Facebook. We will give you a toast on air. I'm going to also make sure that we are currently caught up on everybody who has given us a like and a share. Ooh, them's some kind of like takedowns where it can get real ugly. Oh, Lee needs to watch her elbows, though. Every time I see her throw one, I get very concerned. 1:32 left in the second round over this way. Okay, goes for a takedown, tries to do a chop block, doesn't get much to it. Lee bounces back up and goes for a spinning back elbow that looks like it does kind of connect on Modafferi here. Oh no, this might be Lee's momentum here. And you are seeing Modafferi, a little rock, but trying to stall it. She gets in a good left hand right there on Lee's chin, but Lee is pressing forward as well. Goes for another spinning back fist this time. She is pressing all of the buttons again on the joystick. This is continuously kind of like fun in its own different way, but holy fuck, man. Seeing the comments. Don, did I not give you a cheers? I may have to go back and do that, buddy. That's the fucking weirdest thing. Sometimes it does not tell me, so if I miss them, please always get at me in the comment section. I want to make sure we do our best to always take care of our friends and our family here. Ooh, that's a good read here. Okay. So, I guess what we're waiting for here is to see how this is going to play out. Here we go. Last 10 seconds. UFC Vegas 10. Bam. Oh, God. I almost typed UFC Vegas 120. Not there yet. Give us next week. That's how many fights we'll have until then. All right. Let us see. All right. How do you guys have it scored? I want to hear. Put it in the comment section. Don Stoner says, nice a single. Absolutely. All right, Don Stoner, I don't think I gave you a cheers, but I will give you one now. Don Stoner, this cheers goes out to you, friend. Thank you very much for sharing the show. I would say this. I think you're the first guest to show up in a comment section to dare himself to do something if somebody won, which hereby changed the trajectory of how that fight was supposed to go. Yeah, that's right. You hear me. I'm blaming you for that Final Destination scenario right there, sir. That's all on you. I don't know if I like it or dislike it. Because now I know you have power, and now I start thinking like, oh, man, I should really make sure that we get this guy to do some revenge shit for me. Anyway, I'm letting stuff fly out of my head that I shouldn't. Cheers to you, Don. Love you, bud. Hope you enjoy your acai. All right, back to work, kids. Third and final round. Here we go. 4:53 on my clock. Hopefully you guys have a similar base. Nice. Nicely done. Look at this. Don is making history. I hope. Yeah, let's just say that's the only time I hope that happens. Unless I'm trying to tell him, like, yo, can you put some bad juju on Khabib? Let me see. Jamala Hill has it 19-19. 10-9 Lee. So it does seem like a few people are calling this one a tied up match thus far in. All right. Well, I didn't see who won over on Third Coast Grappling, but let's just say it was Roberto, because why not? Why would he not? Every time I see though that Roxanne wears those knee pads, like I used to wear knee pads for jiu-jitsu all the time as like a preventative measure, and it worked pretty good. But I just always wonder, like, how do more people don't kick there as a result of seeing that continuously? Like, all that would do is make like a target practice for me to go just kick her where those things are. That's just me. I'm a shitty person. So who knows what you guys think. Well, we're at a break over on the Third Coast Grappling, so we'll come back to that in a few minutes. Ooh. I mean, I think Lee might be coming a little bit more ahead on these. I don't know where you guys are at. So don't forget, after this fight, we have 2 more fights left. Ooh, Lee's getting a little bloodied here. I didn't see that earlier before. I mean, Roxanne is moving around nicely in this one, so I can appreciate the movement there. It says Lee has found her range. She's sniping Modafferi from a distance. True, but I'm not seeing Modafferi get marked up here. Oh, so tonight's Bellator, it is a main card with 4 fights. So where is it airing? I thought yesterday's was the last one on Paramount. Weird. Oof. Yeah, Lee is kind of putting it together a little bit more here. I'd love to see the significant strikes, especially for this third round, as it will be very telling on how it's going to close on out. God, every time with those spinning back things, if it's not a spinning back elbow, it's a spinning back fist. And for whatever reason, I kind of like it. Oh, Modafferi with a very crucial takedown here. Nice trip by her. Okay. I guess I should also figure out on this quarterfinals. That's a long fucking night for Third Coast Grappling. I do not know that we're going to do that. Sorry, kids. We'll make a game time decision once we get there, but eek. It looks like they just got through with the first round of fights, and they still have like 4 sets. Well, 3 sets of super fights in between. So it's like super fights 4, 2 semifinals, super fights, 1 super fight, and then the finals. God damn, that's too much. It says beautiful every 2 minutes. Make Roxy goes for takedown. Don, I want to say that's English, but it was a little bit of a reach. Again, the Ron Burgundy disease makes me read it as it's written. So beautiful. Every 2 minutes, make Roxy goes for takedown. Don, are you secretly writing for some of these gi companies that say, excuse me very much, sir, much appreciated to you, would like opportunity, quality gear you like, want, buy now? You know what? That might even be too coherent, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Here we go. Look at those stats. Fly by so quickly. It's just trying to tell you guys it is a close fight. Ooh, kind of goes for a takedown. This is going to be close, y'all. I guess it's really going to come down to what you're looking for. And let's see, they're going to exchange pleasantries. Lee just kind of shakes off the doctor like, I'm fucking okay. Do not worry about that. Oh, okay, here we go. Roxy make what Roxy want. Okay. Yeah, no, that good. I like very much. Ooh, it's like a slide takedown. That was pretty dope. Good for her. We're headed to a razor thin decision, says MMA Fighting. Who won that? Tell me in the comments. Don't make me guess. Make me see what you guys think. Take some credit. It's already been a wacky night. Who knows? Even your wildest and craziest guess may be fucking right tonight. We'll have to wait and see. So, Salazar, Velasquez. Let's see where they are on their fight card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more bouts. This is an honest answer that I actually appreciate. Maybe Lee? Lee is ahead on significant strikes. Takedowns with slight edge to Roxanne, and a little bit more control time is 449 to 135. So I guess the question is, do you like your strikes more, or do you like your a little bit of control time more? Knowing some judges, I think they're going to go with strikes. Let's see. All 3 judges. 29-28. Roxanne Modafferi is going to take it. Woo! That is the second win for Roxanne Modafferi. Yeah, she has always been nice. Happy Warrior gets the win. So unfortunately, maybe Lee didn't happen. But, you know, I'm not mad at this. I think I'm okay with it. It's a little hard to give that full perspective here, if we're being honest. So Roxanne is now at what? 25-17. She'll go to talk over to Michael Bisping, I believe, in a second here. So we'll give you a kind of recap of what she's saying. On Instagram, we're going to have to close down for a second, but we're going to come right back. That's what we do. You guys know this by now. And it will be the last two fights of the evening. This is so strange. Look at this. Let me put this on the main telecast for you guys, just so you get a little bit of where I'm at. This is so hard to explain without the visualization of it. But look at Roxanne Modafferi's, her win-loss record. Dating back to May 2017. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. And it continues on a trajectory here. That's kind of wild to see if we're being honest. So yes, Roxanne fought both in January and in June. Let's hear what she has to say about the fight. She'll obviously be very nice. Oh God. Why is she so great? Fuck. Roxanne saying she feels great. She got the win, so she's a winner. And she said that they both improved a lot. What's up, Chance? Bisping is giving credit to their striking improving. And thumbs up from her. She's just you can't not like her, man. She's just so great. Oh, yeah. All right. Nothing lifts the old spirits like a Roxanne Modafferi victory. That is from Ben Folks. I have to agree with that one. Hey, if you're just joining us right now, my name is Rafa Sparza. Here's how this works. You give us a like and a share. We give you guys a toast on air. It's super easy. I want to thank you guys who are watching on Facebook, on the YouTube, and on our, Twitter, Periscope. They're one and the same, actually. Also, our friends over on the Instagram, we're going to go right away for 2 seconds, but we're going to come back. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back in just a moment. We just got to take a short little break, but we'll be back up and operational in about 3 minutes. So see ya. What's up? Hi, Series. Hi, Sierra Nuggets. That's a name. That is definitely a name. See you in a bit. And to you guys watching over on this side, we always appreciate you. Y'all are family. Y'all are peeps. We continue to march on as this fight night continues to go. And next week, it looks like we got Colby and one Tyron Woodley, which will be a ridiculous fight. And Colby doing the dumbest promo work this side of... Okay. Can I get the elephant out of the room? I'm never on the edge of my seat when I watch Michelle Watterson fight. There, I said it. I feel so much better. Okay, that's fine. I love the Karate Hottie. Karate Hottie's great. I love her spirit as well. Just the same with Roxanne Modafferi. It's okay if you admit that. Sexist. But yeah, no, I mean, you can admit whatever you want to, dude. It's a free country, bro. I get it. You're just a sexist. No, I would say this. It's perfectly fine. Not every fighter is supposed to resonate with you. I think that's the hardest thing to understand. What is difficult to put into words is why a fighter is supposed to resonate with you. There are some fighters that I see that I go, I don't have to like them. For the longest time, I had people who would go, Raph, you gotta love LeBron. And I was like, do I? Why? It's just, okay. I don't. He's great at what he does. And then he became a Laker, and he's amazing. What are you talking about? I've never said a bad thing about LeBron. LeBron is great. He's amazing. So that's what I would tell you. I think that you're allowed to, in sports, cheer who you want. If you want to boo them, great. But at the very least, know that there should be an element of respect. I think that's where a lot of people who are trolls get lost, is they're just kind of like, I don't know, I don't like them. So I appreciate you even saying, I'm still a big fan. She is a good-looking girl. Well, again, good for you. I would just say I love Michelle Watterson. She is always game. Yeah, I mean, the Christmas tour shots. Like she's good, man. Let's say second hour. All right, gotta get this Instagram putting up, and then we go there. Yes, next week starts over at 5 p.m. It's gonna be another 2 p.m. bullshit thing, isn't it? All right, Johnny Walker's on that one. I forgot Donald Cerrone and Nico Price. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But Kesmet and Mearshart and Mackenzie Dern comes back. Oh, that is a pretty good card, all things considered. So much respect for her. Yeah, now you say that. Racist. No, I'm just kidding. You weren't racist. You didn't say anything like that. But yeah, it's weird to have a Bellator card going on tonight, if we're being honest. Because, like, I cannot, for the life of me, figure out why the fuck a Bellator card would even come on at a time like this. But, you know, Bellator gonna Bellator, bro. Putting this back on live. All right, it says Mackenzie. Yep. Prelims start at 2 p.m. next week, so I guess that's where I'll be. Tyson Nam, they rescheduled his fight to next week, so that's good to know. And a lot of people we're going to get to know. I mean, I recognize them, but I cannot tell you every fight on that. It says, oh, Dern is coming back. Love it. Yeah, and she's going to have like that protective mama strength that she's got. Like, she's going to come back in. She's going to have 9 different accents, not just one. She's going to, like, top Madonna for being British now. Mackenzie Dern is the shit. I love her. So that's got to be so weird when people don't have anything on you so that they have to just be like, well, she speaks a different language. And I'll be like, yo, half of you guys are functionally illiterate. So what the fuck are you going to say about her? Mackenzie Dern is representing jiu-jitsu in a high caliber way. So I'm all about it. I don't care what accent she uses. And honestly, when she talks to me, it's not really that much of an accent. So I'm just saying, maybe she doesn't like you guys. Maybe she's only been cool with me. Of course, I haven't interviewed her in like 6-7 years. So anyway, just saying, y'all. All right, now time to put the banner up. Let me see here. This is Ottoman versus Karma Worthy. Now, before we need Dern on the show. Yeah, dude, the problem is I got the opportunity to interview her at was it the World Jiu-Jitsu Expo? And that's where they just have them all bunched up. So we got Condit, we got Big John McCarthy, Mackenzie Dern, you name it, man. We had a lot of people that we interviewed at that one. It's one of the first times we really interviewed Keenan. But that was all on-site coverage. And that was before it was so much easier to cover things. Like now, I used to have to carry this stupid camera. I think it's actually here. I would get it to you, but I'm so fucking mad at it. And I would have to haul it around, and it had the worst fucking quality to like put on. It was so high quality that like my computer would just die looking at it. So anyway, very unfortunate there, but I don't know that she'll ever come back on. We'll see. We'll see if our paths cross again. Sometimes you just know, like, this is the one time your paths are going to possibly cross, but we've run into each other, and she just always is very nice and smiley, but I would never say she knows who I am. So hopefully if our paths do cross again, then maybe we'll bring her back on. When can we get Ryan Hall back? When he's not fucking down with COVID or injured. I thought that was the last thing. I thought that he got COVID at that last one. But just that one bummed me out because I really like watching him do his thing. He's good people. So we'll see. Again, yes, we need to turn on the show again. I mean, I would not turn it down. I'll put it to you this way. I think it's the nicest way to like tell people like, well, I didn't reject me. No, I just haven't seen her. And when I do, hopefully we get to, you know, exchange notes and come back and do something fun again, because holy fuck, she's blown up since even then. And she was already a proven commodity before we had really kind of, you know, exchanged notes and well wishes to one another. So we'll see. Hey, are you talking to yourself? There's only one person on this channel. Well, actually, there's more people, but why are you coming here, Hakudako? Do you need a friend? I have friends who would be more than happy to talk to you if you're just lonely. Do you feel the need to come over and try and tell people that they don't have friends when you don't have friends? Because that would be sad. Look at that. And what kind of fucking sketch is that in your profile picture? Like, that alone probably merits some psychological analyzation right there. Is that like one of the Oasis brothers with some makeup? I don't know, bro. Thanks for trying, though. Appreciate you. All right. What is up? Cruising with Caminamento. Look at that. Take a drink, Hako Daco. Oh, man. That's so great. You like Ottoman or Karma? Okay, this one's a tough one. Thank you for asking this. Trifo11. Karma has come on our show, so I kind of have to root for him. However, I would tell you that earlier, our resident betting man, indeed, one Dan Hubler, was making a case to let you guys know that the person that you might want to put some money on, and you don't have to, but if you do, he is encouraging you to consider the line for one Ottoman right there. So Ottoman, if you had the opportunity to bet, it would have been a good time. I don't know if it's closed right now. I think with him getting into that cage right now, they might have actually closed the bets for that. So he and I might be on odds just in terms of who we are rooting for. I don't think I would be hurt too bad if Ottoman really like crushed it down, but I really can't root against people who come on the show. I know it sucks. It's a policy. And if two people have both been on the show and they fight each other, then our thing is who came on last or who's coming on next. So if one of them promised that they were going to come on our show after the fight, or they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to come back on, then I'm like, we're rooting for them. So Karma was the last person to appear on our show from either of these two. And honestly, the other guy hasn't appeared on. So and I like you, bro, but you've just never been on the show. And I like OT looks like Chucky. I mean, maybe, bro. Dude, what kind of music is he playing? It sounds like Ivan Drago. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just hearing the tail end of it there, Chris, and don't know, bro. Though that is a good intimidation factor. You want to get that good Rocky walkout when you have a like really arrogant American to pummel, because then the odds are really good for you. It's why, like, dude, I know people love Eye of the Tiger, but I love Living in America way more. And that would be the song I would walk out to, except for the fact death. Rocky IV teaches us a lot of lessons, a lot of steroids, a lot of don't have a robot in your movie, but more than anything, it teaches us that if you walk up to Living in America from James Brown with him performing with you and you're a little too boastful, death. So I would go for the walkout and then I'd just be like, I'm good. I don't need to compete. Bobby, you just missed my dissertation on Rocky IV. It says, just don't do the dance routine before the fight. You don't want me to do a dance routine before the fight? Let me breathe, bro. Like, if I can't do a dance routine before a fight, what the fuck is the point of showmanship? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Did you not watch Pride Fighting when you were growing up? Like, it's a disservice to the people who put down for us huge spectacles. I want to have the kind of dance routine with choreography that's so tiring. By the time I get to the cage, I go, I'm not fighting. I just wanted the opening. I just wanted to walk out. Good luck to you. Great hair, dude. I can't hear because I'm watching something else, but I'm just saying hi. Well, thank you very much, Bobby. Love you, bro. I like that you came just to be like, your hair's great, which is most ridiculous. So anyway, here we go. Let's go Karma, I guess. I'm so sorry, Trifo. It says we all can't be Genki Sudo. I mean, we could aspire to be, bro. So not with that attitude, we can't be. 4:40 on my clock. Both of these gents being very cautious. Here's what I want to put on your radar. Karma actually has really solid striking when you get him in the right mode. Dude is very impressive. Had a whirlwind away of getting himself into the UFC. Kind of did it and had ridiculous. What's up, Shango? Had a ridiculous turnaround time. I want to say maybe this time last summer. And if I remember correctly, he was actually fighting out here on a Los Angeles card. And we spoke to him right after that. And it was insane to hear his story of how this guy was living in his car, not even living in his car, but he was essentially working Lyft and Uber and doing all those kinds of things, and found his way into staying the course, getting a fight, getting an opportunity to go out there and make a living for himself. And at UFC Fight Night, yes, this was earlier this year, he got a win via guillotine, but it was against Devontae Smith. Ooh. Zatar is now being gruesomely, I think Herb is going to stop this. And yes, you are seeing Kamaworthy a little upset, I think, by the stoppage. Yeah, he's going to protest this a lot, but it was not great for him. He did not put his hand up to kind of keep himself there. And he's even wobbling a little bit as the doctors hold him. Well, that shit happens, man. That sucks. However, credit to one, Ottman Azitar, which is pretty great. Don Stoner says, wow, yeah, I would agree, bro. That was intense, man. Let's see how the action transpired here. Ooh, connects with the left, then the right, shots the body, and then just starts going to work like a fucking little robot. He does have Karma rocked. As he knocks him down, Karma he very, very much is not blocking these shots. So like this, Don says, I should have listened to Hubler, a.k.a. Hubler. Woo! Dan Hubler coming in hot. Look at this. Let's just make sure that the people know. Put some respect on this name. Look at this. Dan Hubler was trying to tell you guys earlier. Look at it. Look at it. Right there. He was trying to get you some money here, peeps. So we had asked, we said, what would you do if you only had maybe about $20 to put on some fights? Make us some money. Dan would have made you some money back right there. That would have been what we call in the biz some profit here, people. So kudos to Dan. I'm going to send him a message right now. Let's do this. Let's do it as a team. I'm going to go ahead and get a nice little thing here while we take a break on watching, I guess, Third Coast Grappling. So let us make sure of it. That way I can send it on over to him. I had Ottman negative 120. Hey, listen, bro. All the power to you, man. Our betting guy told us to put it on them. Got to listen to the betting guy. I was going as a host, so I tried to absolve myself of any responsibility, and that is why, as a good host, I made sure to put our betting man's words over mine. So I'm glad for you, and I'm glad that Dan's there. And I'm actually going to film a little video for Dan. It's so weird. Look at this fucking hair. Anyway, all right. This message goes on out. Let me see here. This message goes out to our friend, Dan Hubler, who, if you paid attention earlier on our show, would have made money off of Ottman. And I'm just saying, listen to him. Risk it all. So we can now send that on over to our good friend, Dan Hubler. We'll tag him in it. Hopefully other people will see it. And did you guys like that segment? If you didn't get a chance to go look at it, you can go at Grappling Hour on our Instagram. We have 10 minutes of that segment that we did earlier today. He will be a regular recurring segment. We're going to do a little bit more of this on the show because I want to try and give you guys experiences that no other show can give you. And I know for sure I have the talent and the friends and the right people to do it. And that is one of the first steps that we do. If you guys want to see other kinds of segments, do me a solid. Hit me up. Let me know what you guys want to see on the show because you guys are very, very vocal about what you love, what you don't love. And that is what makes doing this show so goddamn fun. So, We're not just showing up week in and week out here, fam, just to do nothing. Look at this. Wow, Amin has a perfect record, and with good reason. So let's see if we're going to hear from him in a post-fight interview. Korean Zombie trying to make you money, y'all. And boom. Tagged. Excellent. Let me see. Yeah, Upman is someone to watch. Dangerous guy. Absolutely. Woo! Just everywhere, man. Like every angle he found off of Karma. I like this that they say Karma got a bit reckless out there. I don't even know that he got reckless as much as Upman just got in and quickly. Yeah, listen, dude. There's not a ton of time to get reckless with somebody like that. That's literally just getting overwhelmed. And yeah, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that earlier, Dane, where you said great stoppage. I agree. Watching that replay right now, no disagreements anywhere. And there's watching of them looking at the replay, and the two of them exchange a nice little bro hug there. Here we go. What is up, Jamie or Jaime Lorano? Amin says he feels good. I believe that's a thank you to the Lord Almighty. Very popular here tonight. And he says, yeah, he's pretty good. His record supports it. He's thanking his family. And he's thanking his coaches, his friends, and his country. Notice his flag. He's all smiles, though. He's a good guy. I like that. Oh, man, they're going to have him walk through that fight. Eek. Eek. Bisping's like, you seem to have no fear there. Walk us through how. He says he has no fear of his opponents, according to Bisping. He said the plan was to just go for 3 rounds. I don't know, man. I didn't see this going 3 rounds, though. I'll tell you that. It says Morocco also home to Battery Harry. I think he's trying to say, yeah, he's a very solid counter striker. And he says he gets into situations like that. He doesn't stop. He doesn't break. Let me say, Connor is in trouble again. Have a seat, John Jones. Connor will take the lead. Yeah, this one's a tough one, though. I feel like you run over a pregnant lady. It's kind of hard to beat, man. I don't know, man. Connor, at this point, those two guys, it's like that's what they're really aiming to be GOAT. When they say they're the GOAT of getting fucked up. Make that acronym work. Getting fucked up. No. G. Getting out. Asshole. Terrible. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's something we work out in post. I can't do that live off air, but there are no bad ideas in the brainstorming portion of it. Ladies and gents, there's some good news here. We are just a few minutes away from the main event. So that means you're going to get some karate hottie action, but still enough time to give us a like and a share so that way we can give you a toast here on the air. Don, we already gave you your cheers, but I'm going back just to make sure that we have taken care of everybody. And look at this. You guys have broke 102 comments. Y'all are fucking killing it in the comment section. I love it. That is so much fun. You guys, again, if this was just me, as our friend earlier talking to myself, it wouldn't be fun. But you guys make it soups fun. So we've done May, we did Stoner, we did Dane, and yeah, we're caught up. A like and a share will make sure that we give you guys some love and appreciation on the air. If you haven't done so already, you know we love it. It says, imagine seeing John Jones and Conor McGregor hanging out at a bar together. Just walk out. Yeah. I mean, let's be fair. I don't think John Jones is allowed to drink and yet will. And I think that Conor McGregor has a adult alcoholic beverage company with the sole purpose of somebody never being able to tell him, hey, bud, can you not drink? And he's like, it's for me brand. And you go, oh, fuck. Who taught this guy marketing? So, Michelle Watterson versus Angela Hill. Let us return back to what, because I tried to get you guys money before. Just with a few seconds left to go, I'm sure, in betting lines, if they are taking bets at all. Angela Hill. So, under SNA, that means, what's up? Hysterical and useless. That's a fucking great name, by the way. Under this, it just means if it goes to a decision, you don't like win any money, you don't lose any money. You just get your money back. But plus 120, Dan is saying put $750 to win $9 here. I think he felt very confident about his pick in Angela Hill. So if you want to try and make money like Dan Hubler, I'm just telling you, this is the last thing I can say before we go here. So we did just get a note that says Watterson. Now, interesting conundrum. Christopher James Velez is playing with his heart. Dan is trying to play with his brain. Who are you going to go with? And look at this. E-Rock MJ, thank you very much for joining us. We're doing a fun amount of shit talking and watching the UFC Vegas 10 main event that's coming up next. So do not go anywhere. I got Don Stoner in the comment section here saying, I got karate on this one. Interesting fight. All right, let's see where you guys go on this one. Again, Dan's trying to give you advice from the future. Just wanted to say, please believe me, this fight will go the distance. Let's go, Watterson. Okay. Dying words here. We'll see if any of that has any effect on what we are seeing thus far in. All right. Oh, shit. What have I missed? Bro, let me walk you through it, man. We just watched a savage knockout from Ottman Aziathara over Karma Worthy, but before that, Roxanne Modafferi won a decision over Andrea Lee. Ed Herman won over Mike Rodriguez via a Kimura, but earlier there might have been a stoppage in the action that shouldn't have happened. So Ed Herman might have lost and then won. Go watch it for yourself. Bobby Green picks up a very dominant decision over Alan Patrick, and Billy Corantillo gets a very savage sleep on one Kyle Nelson. That catches you up. If you need the prelims, I can give you those too. But yeah, it's been a pretty eventful evening thus far in. We are at the main event right now. It says, what early stoppage? I really wouldn't call any of these an early stoppage, unfortunately, my friend. Everything there was pretty by the book here tonight. Nothing too crazy. Everything kind of is oddly made sense, except for the Ed Herman one. The Ed Herman one was like, like Ed Herman, like, you got meat in the tummy. And I was like, oh, thanks for the heads up. No problem, bro. I'm just saying, you might have a different interpretation than I do of that Ed Herman fight. Other than that, everything else has been pretty standard. And I'm looking to see what comments. All right, hit me. I've got Christopher James Velez, who told me that he's got Watterson. Where are you guys going on this one? Don Stoner told me he's got karate. Says, boo that man. Boo-hoo! I don't. Let's go Angie over from Shango Dixon. I like that. Okay. I don't even know who I'm booing right now. It says Ed Herman has nuts on his chest. Yeah, you'll understand that one a little bit later, E-Rock MJ. Karate Hottie Por Vida. Oh, look at this. This guy is instituting Hispanic logic into it. Listen, bro. I like the idea that we're now getting to the what is this? The Mexican Wolfpack days, Latino Wolfpack, the LWO. Boo the man who said short stoppage. He's just asking a question. He didn't know. It's very different. If the man had come in and said, I saw the fight and it was a short stoppage, very different. So, no. I think we're just catching up people to make sure that they know what's going on. That is our job here, people. We are an informative show. And what is up, Zero Brand? Hopefully you're getting excited for the very last fight on tonight's UFC Vegas 10 card. Karate Hottie and Angela Hill coming up probably right after this break. So take your time, grab a beer. Let's make our way through this one. Do I have to? Did I toast? Oh man. Yeah, I guess we got to do a toast for Ottman. Tell me in the comment section if we did it, because at this point, I stand down. Lower your swords. Look at this. You forgot to inform him about titty lotion. I did. E-Rock MJ, I can't tell you this is pertinent to your problems or your life, but I can tell you that in mine, earlier tonight, I noticed on our Instagram, we have a new follower. The new follower of Verbal Tap is titty lotion. Do I reach out to them and say, like, you followed us? Do you want to sponsor us? Because think of the amount of stupid shit I could say about that product. They'd be like, well, what are your qualifications? I'd be like, well, do you want me to show you? Like, I mean, I man titties? Like, what do you want? I don't know, dude. I just want your fucking money, bro. Just give us fucking money. We'll do it. Sponsor. I love it. That's so great. Listen, guys. The worst part is I was trying to just watch the fights, and then I just see someone with the fucking name Titty Lotion. And he can't do that to me because I'm doing play-by-play and I'm trying to be a fucking respectable fucking journalist here. And then all of a sudden, that's what you get. Just start the negotiations, make a ridiculous offer. I guess I should start teasing them a little bit to start, seeing if they're a little sensitive or whatnot. You know, play with them for a little bit, see if we can go somewhere from there. Maybe something's happening. If nothing gets started, then you know what? Maybe we just both go our different ways. Maybe that's what happens here. God, I don't know, man. I'm just literally sitting here thinking about what would happen if we signed off every night being like, hey, go do our sponsors, Nogi BJJ Gear, Dodgy Collective, and Titty Lotion. My name's Rafa Sparza. I was a respectable journalist once. Good night, everybody. Like, it's so stupid. This is where I wish we should just pay someone to do our fucking negotiations. I don't want to fucking do it. Like, I don't want to have to do this. This episode is brought to you by Titty Lotion. Titty Lotion. Because sometimes them titties need lotion. Like, again, think about the possibilities. That sounds great. I literally just came up with that off the top of my head. That's how you know we're almost like this. But here's what's going to happen, because this always happens whenever somebody has a brand. They usually start following a number of people first, and then they unfollow them to build up their lists. So I guess they're maybe blanking. I could be wrong here, but in the past, these are the people who maybe are banking on us to go, you know, Titty Lotion does sound important. I think we should get that. No, stop that, Shango. Ed Herman could use some titty lotion for his nuts. Now, guys, it's too funny. Although, okay, wait, we did get titty lotion as a sponsor, like, I don't know that I can keep a straight face the entire time. We're on air for about 8 hours at a time, usually. Oh, God, Dane. 15% off titty lotion when you use the promo code GAP15 or GRAP15. Oops, my bad. That's GRAP15 because apparently that's where they're located. Thank you very much, Shango. Thank you, Dane. I appreciate you guys all looking out for us. What I don't appreciate is I'm seeing now footage of this hair. I can see it in the playback here. This is fucking ridiculous, dude. Look at that. Look at all that. What am I supposed to do? This head is not equipped for giant hair. But you know what we are equipped for? This next fight. Main event about to come to you live right now. Michelle Karate Hottie Watterson and Angela Hill. let's do this. I've heard who you guys think is going to win. I will walk you through. This does seem to be, let's just double check it's a 5-rounder because now they've been getting all weird. Should be. Pretty even all the way through. Just a couple slight small edges to on Angela Hill. But again, this was a bet that once again, our friend Dan Hubler was telling you to take the money on Angela Hill. We'll see what that gets you guys. Dane, however, is telling us this will go to a decision. So let's see. Dane Donovan saying, let's go, Watterson. Absolutely, let's go. To the floor to lose so some people can make some money elsewhere. Just kidding. I love both. I have no preference here. I think I would maybe be rooting more for Watterson, but I would never tell you guys to bet off of this. Whenever you have an attachment just to that personality, it's bad news. So I would have to disassociate any of that. Like, man, I'm rooting for her to win if I were to be a cold-hearted bettor. All right, guys. I'm very excited for this fight. This should be a lot of fun. Thank you guys for joining us. We're having a blast. Also, nothing of importance is happening on Third Coast Grappling. So otherwise, I would just tell you what's going on. Our thanks to everybody watching on the Periscope as well. We love you guys. Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, y'all great. Internet on the Instagram. Mwah, chef's kiss. Love you guys too. Let's do this thing. I'm going to have to show Kevin that fucking Ed Herman fight and just be like, bro, can you tell me what you think happened here? Oof. These feel like very long introductions. Let me see here. Okay. We should be good all the way through. Oh. Let's see. Make fair market. I am only one. No, you're not. We got people watching everywhere, bro. So feel free. Join along with us. We are doing a fight companion. But if you don't want to be a dick, I'm happy to walk you through what's going on the screen. Both of these ladies, super focused. They touch gloves and now separate to their respective parts of the cage. Karate Hottie is all business. I like this. Kevin is such a funny guy. Yeah, Kevin's great, man. Kevin is the best yin to my yang. I think that we, I don't know. What is this? Almost 8 years doing this together now, me and him. I love it, man. Wouldn't change a thing. And we start off very quickly. Hill about to start throwing some feints. Watterson teasing with a couple jabs. Goes for a kick. Doesn't really seem to be connecting over just yet, but she wants to go and show. Speed's there. I love this. Let's go. I love that make fair market. Do these people not understand there's more than one single streaming site for Grappling Hour? Listen, bro, I don't know, man. What happens is numbers fluctuate up and down. So sometimes they'll come in, they'll see like one person's there. Then they'll come in later and there's 20 people there. All I know is at the end of these things, there's a significant number of people that make us actually do this sort of a thing. But what they do is they try to say, like, no one's here, so turn the camera around. That's it. Yeah, you guys make a great team, Rapid Sports. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Dane. But I think that Mike Fair Market is actually pretty nice so far, so I'm happy to walk him through. At the 3:53 mark, first round of 5. Nice exchanges thus far in. It's very interesting to see this match, man. It's so funny how things kind of find their way to circle back on these sort of things. Because I vividly have memories of watching this fight and seeing the two of them kind of building their resumes, doing their things. But at the same point, like, they're at a similar point in both of their careers where you're kind of like, I mean, Michelle's really good. Watterson's in that contention. It's just when it comes to winning right now, it's hard to do, man. That division's kind of locked up. Let me see here. Okay. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in with us. Oh my God, Third Coast Grappling is on a major break, and I don't know what the fuck to do about that. Ooh, okay. Angel Hill kind of swats around, comes in and says, Angie needs to make sure she doesn't gas at that pace. Yeah, fair. Fair note on that one, Dawn. I would say because that is one of Michelle Waterson's strengths is being very consistent. So we'll see. Ooh. You seeing Michelle kind of like look around, rearrange on the distance, take a split second. She kind of conserves the energy on kicks that she doesn't need to do. It's kind of an interesting approach. Pretty good there. 209 left in the first round. Beautiful kicks as always. The technique is always just amazing to watch for Michelle Waterson. Ooh, going for a takedown. Almost gets the chop block here. Looks at that 209. Appreciate that, Mike. Yo, dog, you can't just be talking 209 unless you talk about the fucking Diaz brothers, bro. If you're a fucking Diaz brother, then you can throw up that 209, dog. 1 minute 30 left to go. The two of them tied up for a split second. Nothing to do much there. So now we're going to see them back center of the octagon. Nice little flea kick by one Angela Hill. Okay, Angela Hill starting to back up Waterson a little bit more. Waterson kicks her back. Waterson's going to try again for a takedown. This time, Angela prepared for it. Gets a knee to the midsection here. Ooh. Hill's doing an excellent job of reading where Michelle's at continuously. When she doesn't want to engage on like this kind of like judo positioning here, she very quickly just pushes her up against the cage to neutralize so much of what makes Michelle Waterson very, very fun to watch. That's good. Takes away a little bit of the threat level here. Waterson, realizing she's up against the cage, wants to start finding her way out of it, but this has got to be part of Hill's game plan if I am imagining anything. All right, we should probably get ready for a second round here, kids. Diaz impression. Everyone that trains with Diaz acts like them. Yeah, fun story. There's a guest that I did a Diaz impression to who trains with him. I won't say who. Who like blank faced me and was like, it's not a good impression. I was like, well, you're not a good fighter. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And he's like, what? And I go, you can say whatever you want about my impression. My impression's good. But I don't care about you saying it in the way that you wouldn't care about me saying you're not a great fighter. And he just goes, oh, fuck. All right, fair enough. So just saying, I love Nate too much to see him fight Masvidal. Bro, I know, but you know what they want to do? They want to rebuild that fucking pony up again. They really want to make sure they don't fuck up the Masvidal train. He's a very odd person to mix up somebody with. And I got to say, I just got a note here from our betting liaison, I believe. Dan. I thought Dan hit me up on this. Let me make sure. Dan says, Waterson plus 280 after round one would be the time for a Waterson bet as predicted. Okay. I see you. AJ, Maximo. I'm not going to tell you guys. Literally, bro. No, I'm good. I already told you I was going to mention who it was, but I mean, all you have to do is go look at the logs. Although we have a lot of interviews that I've done over the years, so it could be anybody. But yeah, I don't know, man. I always love when fighters love to see impressions, but because they don't want to let out, sometimes they'll tell you it's not a good impression. Like I do impressions of Eddie Bravo, and some of the guys are like, who are really tight with him, they'll be like, it's not a good impression. I go, says who? Like, y'all like suck at his teeth, so don't tell me it's not a good impression. You do an impression of him, and then they try and do it, and I'm like, y'all fucking suck. No, that's not how it goes. So, yeah, I mean, it's a defensive mechanism for them. So Listen, no problem. Y'all do it. But I just love the fact that I'm like, yo, bro, I was like, some of our Diaz brother videos have gone viral. Like one that we did with Diaz at an like a weigh in with Conor McGregor ended up doing like 100,000 views where people are like, I can't believe they got access to Diaz's voice. And I was like, cheers. Uncle Dana, or it says Uncle, this fight is going the distance. Hilarious. Ooh. Well, I mean, they're evenly matched, so that makes sense. And I think the real thing that you have to look at in terms of them going the distance is one of them has to make a mistake to get the win here. So these are two people who can definitely fight with no mistakes. Doesn't mean that's not going to happen. It just means look at the likelihood of it. So, yeah, I love the fact that when Dan hit us up and says Waterston plus 280 after round one, now would be the time for a Waterston bet as predicted. I mean, Dan was saying the truth, man. He's trying to let you guys have this nice little money to get there. And again, we're only telling you about small increments. You're more than welcome to flex that out as much as you want. It's just a public service here, guys. I'm just saying. Ooh. Angela found a real nice series of cracks over on the Karate Hottie on those. She's finding really good distance with her right hooks, I believe. I'll have to go back and see. It might have been a left hook, but I'll double check that. Here's what's really interesting. What is up, Jiu-Jits 1? Glad you're watching along with us. UFC Vegas 10. Oof, Don Stoner, it says Waterston taking a lot of body damage. She needs to take it to the ground. I think that's the thing. She has tried to do that a couple times and has had some difficulty. I think she may have to wait for like round 3 to really get there because look at that. Stuffed again, man. That's definitely something I'd try to tell her if I were in her corner. But again, not a coach. So, yikes. At this point, the hair just looks like a fucking bad weave. It looks like I got like a fucking recycled Jack White hair on eBay. It says, let's talk about Don's win over Lee Flores. Sure. Don, talk about it. I got no issue with that. Don is a friend of the show. We always love talking with Don. And in fact, I got to reach out to Heathen MMA again because his reception sucks so bad. I was thinking about this. That really made me mad that day where his reception sucked so bad. I was like, fuck, I got to redo his interview because that's just not acceptable to me to not do a full profile on somebody. And I've made my way through a number of interviews where something's fucked up on the sound. Ooh, great exchanges here. Loving it. Ooh. I think what we might have talked about earlier, Don, was that you're talking about needing a takedown for Waterston, and it's just like her timing's like a half second off on finishing that. I'd love to see it too, man. Again, I think it would have to come into that more third round, maybe seeing something, but you are seeing just a little wear and tear on Waterston, so we'll see what the rest gives her. Intense, y'all. It says, I hope Don Stoner is in SUG in October. Well, Don would have to be the one to tell you that because they have not released the full card, even though some of the folks have been kind of leaking that they're on the card. So I think the people who know they're on the card are on the card unless they do a last-minute replacement, which, by the way, happened before for our buddy Don. So who knows, man? I just know that Don is always willing and ready to get back in there and mix it up. And for that, I have the utmost respect for him. And that is why we enjoy the guy. All right, back to Third Coast Grappling. Anything important happening? Victor Hugo versus Philippe Andrew. What'll happen here? 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, wait, nothing yet because it's still 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Eek. Okay. Don't forget, like and share gives you a toast on air as per me, Raph Sparza, your friendly neighborhood BJJ podcaster. Third round, begin. I mean, Angela's pace is still good, man. She still looks real nice, real steady in terms of how she wants to mix it up and just these jukes that she's trying to throw in there. And I think that Watterson's trying to time her out, figure out where she can get in on. Yep, let me see. Yep, reports Conor McGregor arrested. Question in course for attempted sexual assault. Okay. Guess we'll have to monitor that one. It's just so weird, man. Dane Donovan. Appreciate you, bro. No sug for me. I have an absolute cash tourney and then trials. Woo! Love it. Love talking about the trials, bro. We'll be doing a fight companion for the trials. Do not worry. Super stoked for that. So we will probably be talking shit about you, just so you know in advance. But we'll be drinking. So, you know, that's just as good, right? You're fine. Very excited for you, man. That's great. And absolute cash tourney sounds like a blast, man. Hope you bring home that cash. Now, Angela's starting to get a little bit more confident here. Speaking of which, what's up, Jits Mom 10P? Look at that. That's a great name, by the way. You are seeing 42 seconds left. Victor Hugo is ahead. To contact us. There we go. My apologies. Out again. Let us do a switch of the camera so that I do not look like I am in some weird underground cult off of that fucking footage there. And we are at a takedown, so we did get there. All right, Sug Underground. I do not want that. Thank you, Flow Grappling. I tried to press what the score was, but instead, now I'm getting fucking the help desk from. There we go. Beautiful takedown. There we go, Watterson. She is a dog. Dig that. All right, looks like they are at the end of time over on the Third Coast Grappling. We will have a winner for you shortly. Hopefully, we'll be getting over to the semis in just a moment for you guys to know who is advancing. There we go. All right. Much better. What is up? Sid Hant, 6364. Glad you're joining us. We're watching the UFC Vegas 10. Hope you're having a great day. Doing a little play-by-play for you. If you don't like that, stay for the jokes and the yucks. Or the beer, because I drink that too. Watterson feeling so much more comfortable here. And as I mentioned, I said it was going to happen in the third round for the takedown. So just to remind you, that was something I was putting out there. Arm triangle. Listen, bro, I will be 100% with you. If I am in that position, I'm trying for an arm triangle. That is one of my try-to-go-to moves. I can't promise you it'll always look good or it'll always happen. But it's definitely something in there. It says, how are you, sir? I'm doing great. How are you doing? It says, or RNC. I mean, listen, bro, you take what you can get in these moments. And again, right now, a minute and 10 is a lot of time to be under pressure like this. Now, Watterson can chill here if she wants to, just to kind of rain down some punches, but you want to make things so uncomfortable that really you're not just putting that there for this round, but that you're making it life way more difficult for her in rounds 4 and 5. Those championship rounds. Yikes. It says, Uncle, is Hill gassing? Don called it. Maybe. Watterson has been trying to make this a ground game. Absolutely she has. And that is way more difficult to do when you have somebody who almost times you out and sprawls you out a couple times in the first 2 rounds. I had kind of guessed if she was going to get a takedown, it would take a little time to wear down Hill for that third round. And lo and behold, here we are in the third round with the takedown. We'll see how that plays out, though. Although Hill, to her credit, has gotten a guard back, there's 14 seconds left in this third round, which means we're probably seeing a fourth round here, kids. Get excited. Tell a friend. 8:05. Ooh. Eek. Well, that was an odd way to end that round, but now we are there. Illegal upkick. That is why we were in that moment. Philippe Andrew and Victor Hugo now go to overtime, which is everybody's favorite. It says, take a point away. Yeah, I kind of see that there now. Well, you take a point away, changes the trajectory of the fight here, friends. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. I don't know, man. I've never been in a fight like that. I can't promise you I wouldn't do the same just because I don't like you punching me. Having said that, yes, there are clear rules about that. So, yikes. What's up, friends and friends alike? We appreciate you guys coming on in. We appreciate you watching over on Periscope. We appreciate you watching on Facebook and on YouTube, and also you guys over on the Instagram. Y'all are fam here. We hope you're having a great day. Been a great day for fights all the way around. Been very, very pleased. All right, now we're into championship rounds in a non-championship setting, but 2 more rounds to figure out what could potentially happen here, kids. 4:52 on my clock right now, and Karate Hottie is focused. She is definitely back in the game. So it'll be interesting to see if she tries to go for another takedown here and is able to accomplish it. If so, it might sway things, but there was no point taken away here. And we see here on the scorecards that they're putting up, one fan has a 29-28, which it says that illegal upkick was so Ed Herman of her. Hey, listen, dude, if this is going to be the time you can get away with shit, you better do what you can while you can. Ric Flair has famously said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And it's not wrong. Also, I've been very clear in telling people when I roll with them, I will cheat. Because I am just a friendly neighborhood BJJ podcaster, not really anybody's ideal version of a jiu-jitsu grappler. So, just saying. That's kind of what I do. Anyway, we are back over here. My wife has instructed me that there is some food that has arrived for us. She's very nice. She's not here. So in between rounds, I'm going to go get that food should we come to that. So I do not want to leave you guys yet. I don't know what the food is, so I'm actually kind of surprised what it will be. Also, for those of you watching on the Instagram, we should be able to go through all of the fight all together. So do not go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. We're going to make it through this together. 318. Eek. Look at this. Total strikes, 83 of 213 versus 96 of 181. The higher percentage is with Hill, but the volume is so much higher for Watterson, who just isn't 100% connecting as much. Plus the takedowns. This is, yeah, it's a close fight here, kids. Let me see here. Dane, I can't go to a, what is this? What is that? What are you putting in the chat? Ugh. Now I gotta fucking look at what it says in the fucking comment section. What is up? Hello, Robert. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody is very nice out in the Tejas. Give my love to everybody who I love and tell people who I hate, don't care for them. That's all. 2:22 left to go in this fourth round of a very close fight that Dane Donovan said would go the distance. That one, Dan Hubler, said would be a good opportunity to get some better action for Michelle Karate. Oh, you put in a Nature Boy right in the limousine. Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Sorry, I had to check your reference here because it does not show me what that is on the actual broadcast here. Karate Hottie understands this is probably a good time to get a takedown. Now, the question is, what is she going to do within the confines of this takedown? It does look like we have somebody advancing. It may be Victor Hugo. Yeah, I believe so, on the Third Coast Grappling. Just to fill you in on what's happening here, Angela Hill very much working some dizzy movement there, does get herself out. Back to the center of the cage, 1:30 left to go, fourth round. If you are Michelle Waterson, you probably need another takedown just to make sure that you are more than in this fight, as opposed to, we're not sure. Angela Hill, though, has to be careful of gassing, has to be careful of momentum that could go outside of her favor. There's 1 minute left in this round. It says, what a card. UFC is throwing hefty ones out there tonight. Is that Zane? What the fuck cares what Zane thinks? Ooh, Karate Hottie with a sweet chin music. Straight to Angela Hill there. Well done. I like that MMA fighting. Put it right in the mush. I mean, call it what you will here, fam. Let me see. No, thank you. Don't need that. Let me go and see. Now they're just kind of letting it unload here. In this fourth round, the significant strikes are 16-15. That might be telling. These are the last little moments between a kind of takedown where Watterson maybe had a little bit of control. It's a yikes scenario here, kids. Here we go. Last few seconds of fourth round. As I go grab my food, don't go anywhere. Good news, kids. The wife got stout burgers here tonight for us. If you don't live in California and don't know what a stout burger is, y'all miss out. Just going to tell you, stout burger, quite good. Local little place out this way, pretty close to us. Cannot say enough good things about this. But I like this. It says, you rarely see side kicks to the face. That was awesome. Axe kick. What? Indeed. All right. Fifth final round. We might cut out here on the Instagram. If we do, we'll probably have a little short thing that'll be played on after this, but stay with us. We are going to see this through. Here we go. Yeah, it's going to be pretty tight on time here. It says, Uncle got a burger. It says better than In-N-Out. Oh, no, I don't do that game, bro. A good burger is a good burger, unless it's fucking like Five Guys or something. Then it's kind of like, look at these stats. Okay, Watterson behind, close, and ahead. So, I don't know, man. Those are those nerve-wracking ones where it could be 2-2. And now they are unloading. They understand there is a lot going into this. There are some people who are saying, yeah, it's 2-2, 2-2. Yeah, this one's going to be fucking tight. It's very close, kids. Yeah, I love In-N-Out, though. I would never talk shit on In-N-Out. In-N-Out's the shit, dog. Appreciate all of you guys coming in and watching along with us. You guys have been phenomenal. Look at this. We had one of our friends stop by. Look at you, August Benassi, sneaking in for a few minutes here. Appreciate you, bro. Look at all you guys. Oh, man. So much love. So much appreciation from you guys. I'm seeing like all these notes from people who stopped in earlier that I didn't catch. My apologies. We do it best we can to keep up with everything that we see. Good exchange. Angela Hill's. This might be enough, dude. Angela Hill's coming a little bit alive in these last few sections. And it says, if you eat at Five Guys Burger, bring about $800 with you. Yeah, I know, dude. It's the worst. Those guys are too fucking spoiled whenever they're like, Five Guys is better than In-N-Out. And it's like, shut the fuck up with your agenda. Y'all want to talk about fake news. Get the fuck out of here. Significant strikes, 82. Personal best was 76 for Michelle Karate Hottie Watterson. Good for her, man. They're killing it. Francis Ngannou, big fan of the fight. Would have to say the same. All right, Instagram, stay with us. Unless there's a fight finish, we might get cut off here. Either way, Listen to us over at Grappling Hour. Listen to us over at Verbal Tap. If you want to give us some love and you want to watch over on the side, you can go to our other telecast at Grappling Hour on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope. But that's probably going to close it out for us here on the Instagram Lives. We thank you guys so much. Don't forget to go ahead and give us some likes and subscriptions and some follows, all that good stuff. Much love and appreciate these last 45 seconds. You guys aren't going anywhere, so don't worry about you. This is just to our Instagram peeps. I know there's 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in this fight, and is talk about the fact that I know that Dane was talking about earlier that he is not usually a nail biter when it comes to watching any of these fights with these ladies. But let's be real here. This is pretty impressive on both of their parts. It is a very I am on my seat. I am kind of wondering how this is going to play out. We've already invested 4 rounds of intrigue into how this has played out, and thus far in with just these last almost 100 seconds coming up right now. This is fucking awesome to see these ladies just throwing down. Seeing who's going to have more heart to maybe win it here. My thanks to you guys for tuning in. Much love. See you later. All right. So those of you guys who are watching this, very good fight. Loving that. Thank you very much for that note. Oh, my goodness. What a good fight. Loving this so much. UFC Vegas 10 Part 3 main. Yep, they're unloading, guys. Loving it. All right. I'm going to have to start asking you guys now so you can tell me what you think in the comment section. But at the risk of jinxing us, how do you guys have this scored? Ooh, Angela Hill. Nice response there. How do you have it scored? Tell me in the comment section. Let's hear it. Let's hear where you guys are at. I want to put this down on the record so that way as we close this up, you guys can figure out if you got it right or if you got it wrong. Woo! Ooh, X kick more. Oh my God. Watterson by Christopher James of the Les. Watterson is trying to put everything into this. Jesus Christ. I don't know if anybody's ever told you there's 10 seconds left ever in a boxing or grappling situation, but the heart and determination that they are putting into their last minute or two is nothing short of amazing. As Michelle gives a big smile and the two of them are arm in arm walking around. That was pretty spectacular to watch. Wow. Great stuff. Main and co-main. All right, guys. I heard from Christopher. I'd like to hear from the rest of you guys. Who do you have? Dane Donovan, I am a Watterson fan. Yeah. We all better be after that fucking fight. But no, we've loved Michelle Watterson for years. Such great respect. Look at this. Fuck. I think well said there, Christopher. Woo! All right, kids. It's coming down to the wire. I love this. It says a great fight, probably second best of the year after Munoz Edgar. Yeah, I thought, are we still talking Zhang and oh God, who the fuck? Oh God. Is it oh, it's gonna bug me. Hold on. Oh, I can see her. Joanna, thank you. God damn. For a split second, I was like, how the fuck do I even remember how to say this? Ugh. Don Stoner. I think Hill got it. Okay. Yeah, it's a tough one, dude. Shango Dixon says, Johanna, thank you. No, you were there for me. I just like for a split second, my brain was like, why the fuck can I not remember that? Who do we have winning that fight? Watterson had a lot of control and takedowns. Hard to judge. Yeah, very much so. I really like it's going to come down to that last round. It's going to figure out, oh, did we have somebody that showed up in that last round? Well, here we go. 48-47 Hill. 49-46 Watterson. Look at that. Michelle Watterson ekes out a win, and Angela Hill, I think, kicked something on the ground. Oh, man. Michelle Watterson has every right to be emotional after that. Oh, did she get a brown belt? Oh, fuck yeah. Wow. Let me see that last bit with hell has me worried. I say Watterson. Oh, snap. Wow. Fuck yes. Zero. I don't know what zero means, Joffrey. It's like a robot just coming in. 0110. Are we not in agreement? Oh, man. It's hard not to like her. I just want to hear what she has to say, and then we'll start to wrap things up. What a fucking thing. Okay, so Michelle Watterson's last fights, 2 losses, Carla and Joanna. Then that was preceded by 2 or 3 wins, Carolina, Fleece, and Courtney Casey. Like up, down, up, down. And she is just always touching that UFC title. Thank you. And just every time there, just right in that contention. She's an Invicta chick. Sorry about that again. Let's go ahead and switch the camera because it just shorts out because it sucks. All right, there we go. All right, Michelle's about to come on over. She's super happy about her brown belt. I mean, listen, her takedowns were good. I want to give credit where credit is due. But I didn't know you get a brown belt just from having, great axe kicks. Cool. Anyway. No wins. Okay. Gotcha. Well, here's what I can tell you. Dan did tell you to put money on Angela Hill. There are some who would argue she might have won that. So I don't really call that a bad investment there. Look at this. Look at these stats, though. Man, they are super close. Okay, first round, Angela Hill. Then it's kind of essentially tied. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, God. So much smiling, so much. I want a brown belt. I mean, don't we all, bro? I'm going to be a purple belt foreseeably until jiu-jitsu resumes. So see you guys in 5 years. So Michelle's saying you never want to leave it to the judges. I'll fight Angela Hill if I can get a brown belt. No, I don't want to do that, bro. So they're talking about the third round takedown, I believe. And they're asking, did you do that? And Michelle was saying, she wanted to take her down and get a finish to the fight. So Bisping's doing the collar shot. What do you want next? And she says she wants to get to the belt as fast as possible. Let's talk about one of these scorecards that I think we should probably have a little note about, which is I could see the win for Watterson, but Oh, that's very sweet. She's saying that she looks up to Michael Bisping so that you know she's lying, but you got to believe her for being. What? Is she short? Got it. It's very sweet. Very nice little message that she ends with of inspirational. Get out there, live your dreams, be a good person. The result, 49-46 for Watterson, is from one of the judges. Again, you could understand that she won. Confusing. So let me see here. Yeah, we got that one. Then this one over here says, why are Watterson's arms bigger than mine? Well, that's something you got to ask yourself, bro. I'm not in charge of that. I'm just saying she's a professional fighter, and, you know, she's supposed to. You figure it out. All right, kids. Listen, I love you guys. I do. But look at this food. Now, I'm not going to say this food is more important than you. I'm just going to rush through the end of this so that I can eat the food while also showing proper love to our fans and friends on this show. Here we go. Go support our good friends over at NogiBJJGear.com. Use the promotional code GRAPPLINGHOUR15. Take 15% off of whatever you put in the cart. We also want to give our love and appreciation over to our friends over at DodgyCollective.com. DodgyCollective.com. Great artwork, great rash guards, great spats. Go buy from them immediately. We also want to give our love to everybody who watched here tonight. We also want to tell you guys, listen, support, go follow, like, and subscribe, both at Grappling Hour and Verbal Tap. That's all I've got for you. My name is Rafa Esparza. We'll be back this week with more Grappling Hour. I think that's going to do it for us. It's been a great day for grappling. We'll see you on the mats eventually. Okay, bye.